Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening? It is time for the Wrestling Wire. I am glad to see you all here. Man, oh man, do we have a show lined up for you guys tonight. Speaking of, producer, where is my co-host? Is he late again? And we're already late. Like it's late and we're late, but he's later. Is that a thing?
I'm fashionably late. That's the difference.
Fashionably late.
They're waiting for El Tío Más Divino, always looking fino. I look good. I feel good. I'm glad to be back. Welcome to the Wrestling Wire, ladies and gentlemen.
Bro, glad you're feeling better. We missed you on Tuesday. We had a hell of a show with Cole McAfee. If you didn't see it, you need to go check it out.
It was amazing. I listened to a little bit when I was awake.
Right. So we got some business to discuss real quick before we start anything. Have you heard about this thing? Community Championship Wrestling. Ooh. So check this out. They are giving away 2 free tickets to the TNA show here in Spartanburg.
You don't say. Free tickets, you say?
Yeah. So the rules is you got to like the page, share this post, and then comment done on that post. So they've got this all set up. They reached out to me. And they were like, hey, would you be interested in working together? Well, of course we're interested in working with companies.
Why wouldn't we be?
So this is a brand new company. They're a brand new promotion. They're going to be here in Spartanburg, South Carolina, starting in 2025. And it's all community-based stuff. So from what I gather, it's like a bunch of charity stuff and causes and good things like that. So I'm all aboard already. I already like the message I'm hearing. So
that's good stuff. I like it.
Yeah. Am I going to TNA in Spartanburg? As of this moment, I cannot confirm or deny where I will and will not be on that date in September.
Sam, what date is that again?
I believe it's the 27th and the 28th. One more time, we'll throw this poster up. So people, you guys got a chance to win free tickets right here.
Yeah,
go to
right
TNA.
Now.
Yeah, it's Friday the 27th and Saturday the 28th. Right here at Spartanburg Memorial Auditorium. Dude, it's a nice venue. I've been there. I was there for NXT. It was freaking great. But the live video September 27th to announce the winner of the tickets. Dude, that's killer to me.
That's
like
dope.
I'm all about it, man. I feel like we can get a lot of people involved and a lot of people watching the show. They can like the page, follow the page, and share that post, and it just help the community grow. The community. You like that? You like that, didn't you?
I saw that.
What did I think of Hangman burning down Swerve's house on Dynamite?
We will get to that because wow, what a week in wrestling.
What's up, Jamie? How are you doing?
What's up, Jamie?
Dude, it's been like a weird week or 2 weeks, man. Look, weren't you at a show over the weekend? Let's start with you. Weren't you at a show?
Yes, I was at BWA this past weekend, and was it that week? Yeah, it was this past weekend. It's Mr. Angel AOK versus quite a menagerie of different characters. Let me tell you. There's Mr. Moses, Mr. Rolling in the Bank, Mr. JD Pruitt, and then some guy with the spinny hat. That threw me off. The guy was like Popeye, did the spinny hat, and somehow managed to strength to push Moses in the corner. Everything else is a blur. I really don't remember much of that because after that, I was
Stuart Snodgrass.
No, not Stuart Snodgrass. No, it was not. That's BWA. That's Eden, North Carolina.
Yeah, it's
not to mention. Morgan Dash in the top show. That's versus the Amazing Drake and Gen Z. Bro, it was a crazy day, and again, I wasn't really feeling a full 100%. I'm not gonna lie. Weekend was a bit of a blur, unfortunately. So after that, I think we lost. I don't think we did well. I think JD Pruitt stole that one, the bastard. We're probably gonna get some revenge on the next show on that. I'm already starting to plan and plot here with Mr. AOK to see if he's AOK for the next show.
Gotcha. Hey man, nothing wrong with that. So I went to the live pro wrestling burlesque pole dancing extravaganza in Asheville.
I bet you had a blast.
I did. That was cool as hell. It was definitely different. I had never been to anything like that. I've never seen anything like that. I've never done anything like that before. So it was a good time. So all of my material was pre-written and handed over to the company and the company ran over it and was like, okay. And the bar ran over it and they were like, okay, this is all fine. We're good with everything. So all of the material I wrote was all A-okayed. Right. Now, I ad-libbed one spot, which was just kind of random and funny, but it was just okay. That wasn't anything crazy. I don't think that my jokes were too off or too outlandish or anything like that, but it's okay. Um, dude, I mean, it's a shirt that I got before the national.
Really?
And it's Nationals top dad. See that top dad? I got this before my kid was even born, and before the Nationals were a team. So it's an old shirt, but anyway. So opening up the show, I'm in the ring talking. Hey guys, it's beautiful out here. Look, we're at the river. This place is great. The getaway, it's awesome. It's beautiful here. And all of a sudden, from the back, here comes Gazi. Ron, it's not that type of show. Well, what the fuck do you mean it's not that type of show? Hope dropped an F-bomb on the mic right out the gate. And Gazi goes, well, take a look around, asshole. So I looked around and bro, that's a stripper pole. And that's the stage, and there's gonna be burlesque dancing here. Oh, okay. And a wrestling ring and the main event's a bartender, I need a drink. I said, bartender, can you please bring me a bourbon on the rocks? So the bartender comes out. She brought me a bourbon on the rocks and a cigar. So okay with that. She brought me the cigar, got in the ring, did the things. A little bit later on in the show, one of the dancers for the night was doing a pole dance, Asmo Jack. Asmo Jack got interrupted by Thomas Extreme. So her second dance was actually stopped. Well, after Thomas Extreme lost that matchup, I was at, hey, Asmo Jack, we're going to restart your song. So go ahead back to the pole. And so Asmo Jack got to go do her bit. Afterwards, yet again, please remember, this is a burlesque pole dancing. This is a little bit of everything, and I was told to go off. So I wrote all this shit a month ago for fun, right? So I look at Asmo Jack, and here's the exact rundown of what I said to Asmo Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Honey, I've been watching me, and I gotta tell you, I promise you, I am not undressing you with my eyes. I am a gentleman. And we use our teeth. And the gag that I heard from a person in the audience, surrounded by laughter from everybody else, was perfect. I couldn't do nothing but laugh.
Yeah, without PG Brown sounds wild. Yeah, yes, it was. It sounds wild. It probably was wild.
So a little bit later on in the show, I asked if there was anybody in the crowd with, if anybody there was had medical experience. And this one girl sitting at the table next to the table I'm sitting at. It's a bar. I'm sitting at a table smoking cigars, having a good time, ring announcing. But I was in the ring at this point. I said, are you in the medical field? She said, yeah, I am. I'm like, great. I need a favor. I need you to write me a prescription. And she goes, well, I don't know if I can. Just hear me out. Listen. I have been married for about 20 years. I'm going through a divorce, and I've got this shit called PTSD, and I need a prescription to fix that. And I need you to write Haktua on that thing. Oh my fucking God. The eruption was great.
Terrible.
It was fucking great. Dude.
But did you have fun? Was the question. Did you have a blast? And how was the wrestling? I bet
the wrestling was great. For anybody that doesn't know, Thomas Extreme versus Get 'em Kilgore needs to happen again, probably at least 3 more times. And it could be done anywhere up and down the East Coast, and it's going to be a money match. That was so much fun. It was a very fun match. The death match was weird. I'll get into that in a second. there was just so much going on. Oh, this one Sigrid, daughter of Tyr, had a manager who talked. Well, they decided that they were going to do the introduction for Sigrid, and Will, whatever Will's last name was, I can't recall right now, but it was Will, kept saying how they were the superior human and the superior species and spirit. I was like, listen, but Will, you might be the superior human. I am the superior announcer. I'll do my job for myself. Thank you. So I did the announcement for, Sigrid's opponent and then Sigrid. And of course, Will bantered right back at me. Perfect. Fucking perfect. It was great. Ghazi, so Eden Monroe ended up being the special guest referee for Ghazi's match with Soraya Saber. And that was wild. There was just a lot of fun that happened there. Now the main event was three larger men, and these guys don't play. You're talking about Remington Roar, Brad Cash, and Lazarus Black. So with them three in there, they were going at it. Well, something went wrong with the glass, with the light tube, and Laz ended up getting impaled by the light tube in his arm.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
are you?
Yeah.
Just making sure. Anyway, so he got impaled in his arm, and it actually went in like almost an inch or something, and nicked the radial artery in his arm. He's perfectly fine. He's wrestling this weekend somewhere, and then he's doing a death match next weekend. He's perfectly fine. It was 4 stitches to close it up. It was wild.
Wicked.
Dude, look at the picture. Look at this picture.
Oh, wait, you have pictures?
Yes.
Why didn't you start with that? Come on, man. That's what you should have started with.
No, because
going on a rant.
Here we go. This is in the main event.
There we go.
That is a machete used by Remington Moore on Brad Cash.
Right?
Yeah, that is a machete being used. Oh my Lord. It was insane. We had a great time. And I mean, of course, Asheville likes it rough. That's what I use. That's my go-to for hardcore, or in this case, death matches. It's my go-to line. Every promotion I work, I use that fucking same line. Oh my God, it's insane. Yes, it was. I don't know what the difference. I saw pole dancing. So I don't know if pole dancing and burlesque is the same thing, but I saw pole dancing. I don't exactly know what the difference is.
Pole dancing could be part of a set. It depends.
You want to see Little Panda take out the machete?
Of course he does.
But yeah, it was cool, and everybody was like super welcoming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I had no idea what to expect. It was my first type of show like this. It was cool. One person early in the show was like, "Oh, you're a straight guy," and I'm like, "Yes." They're like, "Okay, so you're the odd guy tonight. Welcome to how we feel every day." And I busted out laughing because I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Cool." Right on. And everybody was super welcoming, and it was just a good show. It was a good time. Everybody was fun. That's what's weird about it. Or not, it's not what's weird about it. Everybody was fun. Everybody had a good time, and everybody worked together. It was that's what you want out of a wrestling show.
Yeah. It sounds like it went smooth and it was great. It sounds like
it was
great. It sounds like it's gonna happen again. Clearly.
Well, yes, there's a lot. Yeah, I would. I'm not gonna reveal anything, but I'm fairly confident you will hear more about this in the coming months. I would definitely say I think you're going to hear more about this in the coming months. I don't know what's going on exactly because I'm not privy to those conversations. However, I do know that the overall reception they got was positive. So that's a thing.
That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, just a wild thing. It was wild. I'm glad I got to use some of my unfiltered material, and I came.
You've been waiting to use it for a while, so
well, I hadn't had any of that written.
Mm-hmm.
None of that was written. I wrote that. I was booked 5 weeks ago as of Saturday. It was 5 weeks ago. I wrote that 4 weeks ago on a car ride. I wrote all four, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to transition this, the bar with a bartender and the cigar and the drink skit and all that. Hey,
Cool.
appreciate it.
Speaking of work, yeah. Sorry, I'm in the middle of getting our guests for this evening because I don't know if y'all were paying attention. 9:00 sharp. We will be getting some rundowns actually with Fight Pro, and it looks like we're gonna have some surprise celebrity guests coming on. So it's gonna be good. Great talent as well.
It's awesome that we had a killer. We had a killer weekend, man.
We did. Well, I think we usually.
Yeah. Look, I'm going to go ahead and quell this right here, right now, because I know I saw the numbers going up. There are people waiting on me to speak about some things that have been going on in the Carolina region.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. There are people.
There's a lot.
There is. But here's the thing. I know what I know, and I know what I don't know. And my cell phone is right here. The ringer is on. If anybody wants to call me and tell me anything, you are more than welcome to it. I'll actually tell you over the phone and on air at the same time exactly what I know. But as far as it goes, I'm not going to get involved in none of this dumb shit drama because I don't really care. I show up, I do my job, pay me my envelope, and I'll see you the fuck later. This is business. It's not personal. When you make it personal, it's not a business anymore. Live, get paid, go get something else, and go on about your way.
I mean, this weekend is a testament to that. You had like different people working together for the first time, and they put on a show. Instead of using the drama to put it on social media and create more drama, let's use that drama to make drama in the ring.
In the ring. Exactly.
Yeah. Let's use that energy and focus it on putting awesome matches and awesome stories.
Right. So anyway, speaking of over the weekend, we got to catch up on WWE.
Even more drama. Speaking of, wow. Just crazy news after crazy news of what's going down. People's houses being burned down.
We'll get to AEW.
Documentaries jumping out of nowhere.
We'll get to AEW in a bit. Speaking of bit, didn't Randy Orton run that same gimmick like 5-10 years ago? Oh yeah, he did.
Didn't Kane and the Undertaker do it?
Yeah, do it like 15-20 years ago. Oh God. Okay, so real quick, I will quell this. Odyssey Jones, here's the thing. According to everything we're seeing and everybody's seeing right now, he has been released. However, the WWE, to my knowledge, has not released an official statement that he is released. If you remember correctly, a while back, this happened with one of the guys that's in the Rascals or whatever, right? And they waited until the allegations or something was coming up in the courts before they did anything. And in this case, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. It's kind of like O.J. Simpson. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. It's kind of like that chick in Florida with the baby and what. I don't know. I wasn't there. I can't tell you what happened because I don't know. I wasn't there. So I don't know what happened here. I can't speak on something I don't know about. That's not fair.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's
So therefore,
that's great.
Zachary Wentz. That's what I'm saying.
I respect it.
We can't talk about Odyssey Jones because we don't know whether or not he did it. Like if he did it, fuck him. If he didn't, then I want to see him back on my TV on Monday. Like I'm that simple. I swear to you, it's that easy. Same with Zachary Wentz. If he didn't do it, he should have been brought back. Or whatever the case may be. Was it too far gone? Velveteen Dream, was he too far gone? There's so much there. Where would the storyline have gone if he didn't get released? Probably Xavier Woods heel turn.
Yeah, a lot of people saying that. It looks like it still might end up going that way, maybe.
I guess, but why? Like, your tag team roster isn't that deep. So, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, bro, I'm just one of those people where you can tell me something, but you got to show me. You got to prove it to me. You know what I mean? I can't stand you telling me something where I don't have proof. I don't need proof that God exists. I know God exists. I've seen God. I understand this. I don't need proof about, this promoter being a good promoter or this promoter being a shitbag. I've worked for them. I know who's a good promoter and I know who's a shitbag. We're good. Oh, Jesus Christ. If you censor me again, I swear to you, I understand it's private chat. Don't do this. Don't do that. I don't need that. I wasn't going anywhere with that. Relax. I swear, you're more paranoid than the people that pay us. You realize that, right? And they pay us.
I'm not. I'm going through my notes, sir.
You are more paranoid than the people that pay us to do this task, which is crazy to me.
We get paid to do this. This is awesome, actually.
Right.
Sorry. Thank you for making that point.
Well, we have to get paid to do this because of the cost of this bullshit.
Yeah, wow, you would not believe we're actually talking about the cost. It doubled
that's
to
why
get this
we're
on.
late. The fucking program was slow tonight. The program didn't want to fire off tonight. I'm like, great, you're doubling my rate to charge me for this program, and your program's not working worth a shit. Awesome. If it took dark mode to make this bitch not run this fast, take dark mode back away, and we'll go back to the regular white and black shit, and we'll be fine. Because StreamYard runs like shit.
I just noticed the dark mode. That's I guess it's easier.
It doesn't matter. I have lights on in my room and I have a freaking spotlight right there in my face. So it's like, I think people know what they're already paying for with David and Ron. Right. They do. They already know what they're getting. And you're talking to somebody who realistically 100%, I don't give a shit about getting canceled off of this. I don't care because it's not going to change anything on the outside for me. It's not going to change a damn thing for me if this show gets canceled. It's really not. I do this because it's a fun time. Me and David get to hang out and have a good time.
We get paid to do it, but the cost, we have to discuss about that because it's gone. Damn, man.
It's doubled.
Double?
The cost 100% doubled.
I
already might be canceled. Oh, pour me a river. I don't care if I get fucking canceled, dude. I never did. I never cared. There are very few people that their opinions make a damn bit of difference to me, and I'll help you out with this. I want my kids to look up to me. Yes. We can say, friends and family, I like them to at least kind of acknowledge what I do, what I bring to the table, and who I am, and respect it. And I respect them for it. There's that. Other than that, the only person that I really give a shit about the opinions of is the fucker I look at in the mirror. That's it. I really can't care beyond that. Because if I told people that I cared, I'd be lying to people. And the reality of me, when it comes to a lie, I'm not going to lie to nobody. Because if I lie to you, that means I'm trying to protect your feelings. And I don't give a shit about your feelings.
He doesn't care about feelings.
No, it's a feeling. It'll go away. Nerves grow back. That's all there is to it, guys. Nerves grow back. Feelings go away. You will be perfectly fine and acceptable. Look, I have a tissue for you. Wipe your eyes.
Oh, get nice.
And
he has feelings.
See?
All right, moving on.
Yeah,
what else you want to talk about? There's a lot to talk about.
Bro, Bash in Berlin was awesome. Bash in Berlin was awesome. I watched it, and I watched the NXT show.
Really?
Yeah, I watched it
both
on
okay.
I watched them both on Sunday because I was working the show Saturday. I got home at like 2 o'clock Sunday morning. So
I put it on in the background just to kind of try to relax. I was not able to really enjoy it as well as I wanted to, but
that is incorrect. I am living proof of that. The nerve in here is proof that statement is wrong. I am the living embodiment of nerve regeneration. I promise you this.
Well, that's
yeah,
cool. That's probably a whole other podcast episode. That's dope.
It is.
Okay,
It is.
right.
It is. Actually, we've been talking about doing that mental health thing. When we get some shit squared away, we'll do the mental health episode and we'll dive into that. I'll do a deep dive into everything that fucking happened and explain to you guys why I'm here even now. Because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this. Huge stories. Anyway, listen. Cody Rhodes defeated Kevin Owens. That was fun. Fun matchup. The two had a great time in the ring. It looked awesome. And the crowd was super into everything.
Yeah,
that's one thing about
the crowd was great. That's one thing I do remember is just how hype everybody was.
Yeah, they were just.
It was dope.
They were amazing. Javon and Cedric together is awesome. I love that they put the Carolina boys together, dude. As do I. Yo, what's up, D'Angelo? How you doing, man?
I like how you said it. Put a little emphasis.
Oh, dude, that's my guy. That's my guy. He works a bunch of shows I work. We're always talking about whatever, like life shit. He's a great guy. Comes from a good school. Fantastic in the ring. If you're not booking D'Angelo, you're probably doing something wrong. Wait, when is the mental health episode of The Wire? We have not announced that yet. We're gonna need probably maybe November. Maybe we'll call that for November. We'll try to put that into November.
We're in the process of getting our interviews in check.
Well, it's just it's only gonna be you and me, and maybe one other guest. And I don't know how long that episode's gonna be. Yeah. So definitely keep that one out.
And he's a cheap booking too.
Bro,
stop it.
You shouldn't be. If I know what I'm being told I'm worth, I know what the fuck you're worth there, big guy. So, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill regained the WWE Women's Tag Titles by defeating the Unholy Union. Bro, Isla Dawn. Yes, please. And Alpha Fire. Fantastic. That was a fun match. There was a good pace to that where they told a solid story instead of you see so much fast pace and just there was some non-sanctional action there. Wait a minute. Kelly Priestley. Thank you
for coming to the show?
Yeah, that's awesome. You were at the show in Nashville. Hey, she looks familiar. I wonder if that's the chick with the prescription joke. I wonder. I'm not sure. Might have been. It might have been. She looks. I mean, kind of looks like her. It was dark.
She was in town from Tampa. That's awesome.
Oh, you were.
Was this your first? Was this your first indie wrestling show, Colin?
You were.
Thank you for watching, by the way.
Dude, I sat there and talked with the guy with the Denver. I think he was wearing a Denver shirt. I talked to him for like 15 minutes after the show. He was nice as could be. That's great. First wrestling show. Excellent, man. So glad you came. And from Tampa. Like, holy crap. From Tampa, Florida, you came all the way to Asheville, North Carolina to check this out. That's amazing.
First wrestling show ever. Fantastic.
No, I remember her. She got glass in her face during the main event. I saw that shit. I saw that happen. And I was like, do I go check or do I not? Do I go check or do I not?
You checked?
No, I sat there and watched and made sure that she was okay. Because I was sitting at this table and they were sitting up against the wall, like right here. I was sitting with Jimmy Ward and Casey Leanne. Dude, you want to talk about a crowd to sit with? Those two and the history they have in wrestling and the knowledge they have of wrestling, it's like a whole nother layer to everything. It was nuts. Yes, she was against the wall. See, she got the glass in her face. I saw it, dude. I saw it. She turned her face, and that shit went like right beside her cheek. It was, bro. It was crazy.
Be true that as it may be, Tommy. That is absolutely correct. But she literally was hanging out in what is considered the mecca of wrestling. There's so many wrestling promotions around here in the Carolinas and Virginia. Heck, I invited one of my friends. They're down here visiting for a gig they got. And I was like, hey, if you're in North Carolina, just go to a wrestling show. I'm going to be one this weekend. Tough call. But yeah, awesome. That's great.
It's so cool. And then, hey, Kelly, thank you so much for tuning in. That's excellent.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely. That's cool. We always try to, branch out as best we can. But dude, the WWE show from Saturday took place at the same time. I will get to No Mercy when we get there if I have time. You got to let me get through this one. CM Punk defeated Drew McIntyre in a strap match. Super fun match. And the bracelet was more over than titles in the other company. It's so funny to me that that's an accurate statement in 2024. Is that a bracelet that was made by a Swiftie did that. I had no idea what the hell I was in for. I had to search the internet afterwards to figure out what just happened. Oh my God. And you found, dude,
Welcome.
That's great. Thank you. That is so cool. Like I said, I talked to the guy that was with you as well. Like I said, he was wearing Denver, I think, was on his shirt. I talked to him for a good 10 or 15 minutes. It was awesome. Are you the one that got the picture with Remington Roar? Or was that somebody? I think that was you. That might have been you who got the picture. I saw somebody get a picture with Remington Roar, and then I handed them the match card from Remington's match. I don't know the Denver guy. He was the clown stripper's boyfriend. Oh my God. Okay. So he was Nick. That's Nick's boyfriend?
Wow. That's okay. You missed out on an awesome show.
I completely read that wrong.
I never thought I would hear those words. That was the clown.
So many things wrong with that. I read so many spots wrong with that, Ben. So many things got read wrong there. So many things.
A special shout out, actually. I did not know this, but it's a good buddy of mine's early birthday this Saturday. Shout out to Roberto de Luna Jr., also known of Berto and Hippo fame. Please go follow Berto and Hippo on their socials. They're an amazing tag team match. Soon to be tag team partners with Lorenzo. Go Team Stuffy. So Berto and Hippo, happy birthday to you guys. Love you guys.
Hey, you know what? Yes, happy Nana to you. Actually, I can't. That's probably copyrighted. Happy birthday to you, Kelly. Seeing as you're here and you're tuned in, I got one question for you. If you're still here, oh my God! No, you can't. You can send it to me directly, and I can load it up from there if you want. Seeing as you were there, yep. Cliff's birthday.
Happy birthday, Cliff! Hey, shout out to Cliff. Saludos.
So here's the thing. You were there and you heard all the jokes and shit I said all night. Were you offended or bothered, or was it kind of funny at least? And you can be honest, because I mean, quite frankly, I don't care. But I just wanted an outsider's opinion, like somebody not from the show.
Yeah,
like,
I guess he was. Did you have a good time? Did you enjoy yourself? Yes. Because this is new. You're like completely new to this. Yes. As an outsider's perspective, what did you think of the show? And Rob.
Well, yeah. While we're waiting on her response, and she's probably trying to send me the damn picture anyway. Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley defeated Dirty Dom and Liv Morgan. We were wrong on that one, but it's okay. And we had in the main event, Gunther defeated Randy Orton to retain his world heavyweight title. That was another really good matchup, and Randy Orton tapping out is not something we see every day. So that made that special. That really made that special. We moved into Monday Night Raw. Dude, McIntyre attacks Punk, breaks the bracelet. Strowman defeats Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser. That's nuts to me. Gunther denying Sammy's challenge. I wonder how we're going to play this out.
Yeah.
Liv Morgan damaged Rhea Ripley's leg. Alpha Maid defeated, or American Maid defeated Alpha Academy. I mean, do I care? Do I not care? I don't know. Let's see here. I was checking to see if we had oh my God. It says she sent me a message. I'm looking for it. She sent it to the business page. Here we go. Let me download these. I'm gonna save all of these and play them. Sent the pic. Hey, did you hear the last question I posed to you before you rolled out, or no? Did you not hear that? Okay, I gotta add these pictures.
Awesome.
Let me know what she says. Got live fan interaction. You know how much I love this? This has been real fun, dude.
That's true.
Already had a great show. Dude, check this out.
Nice. That's
Her and
crazy.
Remington Roar.
Him a beefy boy. You weren't kidding, man.
Dude,
That must have been an awesome match.
He is a monster. He is a monster. Look, there's glass shavings in her hair.
I see that.
And look at all the glass in the ring, bro. All those light tubes shattered, man. It was so much glass. There was glass.
Kelly was having a good old time.
Oh,
she was
had a
lit.
Great time. Okay.
Thank you for sharing that with us. That's awesome.
Ron cares about one thing, good coffee. Yes, I care about good coffee. Okay, here's what I asked. I know you had a great time and it was way different. Did you enjoy the show? Were you offended by any of my material that I used in the ring, any of the jokes or anything I said, and were they even remotely funny? Those are like the three things. At least for me. I know the rest of the show is already happy, but I mean, at least for me, those are the things I want to know. Wow, that is so cool. That she sent me those pictures.
That's awesome.
It is really cool. Now I'm trying to get my damn Facebook back because it dropped me into MetaSuite. I'm sitting at the computer doing all this.
So I'm assuming she's going to go back to Florida.
Oh, she's back in Florida. She's back in Florida. She's back in Tampa. At least I think so.
Well, because our buddy here did bring a good point. There is a lot of wrestling near you. We can more than happy to send you suggestions of where to go next time in your local area. Actually.
Yep. Majestic Marie, what is happening?
Hello.
This is your host of Peaches and Power Bomb, one of the hosts of Peaches and Power Bombs. How are you doing this evening? Dude, wow.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It was a fun thing. The whole experience was fun. It said my video ended. Weird. Shouldn't have. Huh. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. We're live. Everybody's still here. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it would have said the video ended. But did you hear my question the second time at least? Gotcha. Yeah, more than likely. It'll do that. It will do that if you alt tabs, unfortunately. All right, so here's the question. Did you have a good time for your first professional wrestling show? That's one. We'll do them one at a time. Waiting on her reply. The Wyatt 6 attacks. Yeah, the Wyatt 6 attacks everybody. Always. That's Kylan Disney, one of our local referees here in the indie scene. Actually, the guy who got me in the business in the first place.
Whoa,
so
nice.
Big shout outs to my brother Kylan. Always much love. Dude, he called me just to check on me today.
Oh.
Like it's cool to have people that call you just to check on you.
I sent you memes.
You did. Yes, I had no clue what to expect. Surprised how awesome everyone did. Excellent. Thank you. Were you offended at any of the material and jokes I said in the ring? Is the next question. There were more people performing than people in the audience. It was close. It was close. There was, I think we counted like 20, 30 people total in the audience, and it was 15 to 20 people on the thing. But I don't think so. If I was offended, I would have told your ass. Awesome. My type of person. And last question, was I remotely funny? Was any of that shit remotely funny that I said? Well, besides funny looking, I know that part. Damn it. Wow. Shayna Baszler and Selena Vega. The whole Punk thing was funny. Nice. I don't really remember the bartender was pouring heavy. That's all I needed. That means, it passed the time. That's what I needed. Damn. But yeah, man. What else? What else do we have going on? Was it my first professional wrestling show 8 years ago? When was you and Davin's first show? I debuted.
Oh, I think he's asking when was our first show that we watched, like in
Oh
person.
no. When was our first show? Oh, I went to WWE back in the day. I won tickets from DC 101 early in the morning. 10 of 10 would recommend. See, look at this. This is great. That's excellent. Thank you so much. Well, if you follow me, you're going to see a lot of stuff in this area and even potentially some stuff in Florida. I will have to let you know about that one.
We'll send you some info.
Creator killed it. Whoever booked all the little slideshow dancers to break it up. Yeah, it was, believe it or not, that's Ghazi. Ghazi was the brainchild of everything. And I know Laz contributed, and Lazarus Black, they contributed. And the joke material and stuff I wrote, that was all me 4 weeks ago. I don't know about most of the other stuff. That's all I can really tell you is that. Ron in Florida sounds like a good time. Potentially happening in November. I cannot confirm or deny anything just yet.
Oh, yeah, that is coming up.
Yeah, possibly. We're waiting on that word.
It's a lot. There's a lot.
Let's see here. Let's see. We'll get to that one in a minute. Where the hell did the question go? Oh, there it is. I went to WWE years ago as a fan. The first ever show I worked. No, I'm not going to a show at Disney. Not happening. I was asked to promote a cancer benefit. Ended up live streaming the event out and doing commentary. 4 hours of really bad commentary for anybody who cares. It's the oldest video on my account. It was abysmal. I had a ponytail and a soul patch. So there's all that. Yeah. And that was the end of 2019. Yeah, I debuted in January of 2020. Did one show in January, one show in February, and by March we were in COVID. So there that went. Ron's worked for a show for a Disney before. Yeah, it was Kyle and Disney. That was the show that I first showed up. It was that one.
See what you did there.
Yeah.
That's smooth. Yeah.
And then how did we get to become podcasters on the same show? Well,
yes,
I was sitting here bored, and yeah, November 2019 for that I debuted. That was then, and then in January of 2020 I started ring announcing. So yeah, where the hell was I? Dick. How did we end up on the same show? You were on a podcast with another guy in the business as well, and I don't know what was going on over there, but you know, we would cross promote and you know, jump on, do Rumble things together. And your show ended. I got tired and was looking for a co-host, and hey David, how'd you like to go to work for me? Well, hell, I'd like that very much. Well, that's okay, cool. We're gonna do this. Yeah, we met at MomoCon.
Yep, I was doing commentary with the late great.
No. Hold up. You were doing commentary with the person we can't name any longer.
No, I was doing commentary with somebody else. He passed away. He was actually a part of Stranglehold Championship Wrestling. Yes, I remember who, and I remember who I was doing commentary with. And then he left to do commentary because he was part, and came out and did some shenanigans.
Oh! There was a guest commentator with you as well. Okay, so there was a 3-man booth. Got it. Okay, yes. Okay,
3-man booth.
Okay. All right, it's
about that time because we did not really talk much. We just kind of stayed on this, but it's fine. It happens. This is what happens with live shows.
MomoCon. It was in Atlanta, Georgia. We met there. Never do Rumble things. Do the right thing. Yes, of course. I try to do the right thing.
Unless
yeah.
it's ready to rumble.
Well, no, the Rumble thing we do is the roundtable Rumble where we have podcasters from around the world
I know
jump
that.
in.
I
on
was
one
making
show.
a Dreamcast joke. Remember the game Ready to Rumble? Also, is there
The
a
movie that was great.
Also the movie.
I will rule you. I will reign supreme as soon as I finish these here beers. Great freaking movie. I always love the smell. It kind of reminds me of French toast. French toast dipped in shit. Great movie. I love that movie. My kids watched it and die laughing.
That too. It was like a double joke it all in one.
It was a double joke. We're not at 9:00. We're not going into the Independence just yet. Hold your horses. We're going into the Independence directly at 9. It is 8:52 on the PM on the EST. So that's
you can spell. Nice.
We got 7 minutes and some seconds before we go to the indie side. Bro, hey, you heard a rumor and you want to know if it's true. Oh, geez. Not a rumor, not in this area. Did you hear about the new CW show? Yes, I'm going.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I am. Oh, yes, I will be there. I cannot wait for the Cosplay Wrestling Universe show. That's going to be so much fun.
It's be a great
I already know who I'm going to be. I already know what I'm going to do.
That's coming
I already know what I'm going to say. I know so many things. What was that? I can't wait. You people are going to shit your pants. I guarantee you. That's going to be so much fun. Cosplay show is going to be glorious. But anyway, Kylan, you said you heard a rumor. You want to know if it's true. What is the rumor? It was so unusual and bizarre. I hope this year is just as good. Oh, I can't wait for this year. It's going to be fantastic. We always
isn't that coming up next month?
Yes, TNA is coming to Spartanburg at the end of the month. Right. We already talked about that. We already showed pictures and everything. We talked about it at the beginning of the show. For those who didn't know, you can win 2 free tickets from Community Championship Wrestling. You have to like the page, share that post that you see right there. You can't miss it. You got to share that post and then go back to the post and comment done. And that's how you get entered to win 2 free tickets to the TNA show coming up at the end of September from our friends over at Community Championship Wrestling.
CCW.
Oh, yeah. You heard a rumor that the Wire's best podcast in the Carolinas. Is that true? Currently, we are voted number 1 in the region. Yes. At one point in time, we were top 100 in the world. We stopped doing the world shit. We were top 25 in the U.S. I stopped paying attention to this country, and we were number 1 in the region, and that's and that's what I heard last. So if that's what I heard last, that's what I heard last.
That's good. Pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, those are real numbers from back when we did the overall shtick. With the podcasting and the Apple and the Google and the Spotify and all those. Yeah, that was real shit back then. Dude, I have burned up so much of my energy. I am so glad that you have not expelled too much. So you'll be great for the 9:00 hour.
That would be cool if she won that drawing.
It would be cool if who won that drawing?
Miss Majestic Marie, because that's her birthday.
Yes, totally could happen. Majestic, if she wins, I'm gonna have to buy tickets so I can go hang out. If she wins, I'm gonna have to buy tickets so I can go hang out. No joke. Not to say that I won't already be there, but I don't know what I'm doing yet. I can't say I would like to be there, but at this point in time, I'm not there. Am I booked that weekend? I want to say I'm booked. I am. I booked on the 28th. I am booked on the 28th. Lorenzo plush. No, we'll promote all the
All the
plushies
stuff.
and everything at the end of the show. We'll wait to the end of the show. We've had a good time tonight so far, though, man. It's been a lot of fun in here.
Yeah.
Covering the indie shows we covered this weekend. We talked about Bash in Berlin, a couple of things from Raw. Oh, and by the way, they bought a house for Prince Nana to burn down Swerve's childhood home. It's odd. Okay, and Randy Orton did the same thing, and Kane did the same thing, and God knows who else has done the same thing. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't have Small Bars Matthews on the 28th. I was already booked prior to that announcement. So before Small Bars was announced, I was already signed to another show that day. So I will not be the ring announcer at Small Bar in Matthews, North Carolina. If that show was early enough and I could double shot it, I would consider it. I really would consider it. But that show's not going to be early enough for me to double shot, unfortunately. I don't believe. When we look at the flyers, I'll tell you for certain, but I don't think so. Oh, dude, yeah, I got to go grab this stuff. I knew I was forgetting something.
This fool.
Hey, you know.
Simon Arson. It was a neat spot. I'm like, hey, this seems familiar, but
no,
it got some heat.
I didn't watch it directly.
No, all right. I thought it was fun.
Oh, it got some heat. Ha 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 ha. That was punny. That was punny. What in the hell is this?
As Ron is getting it together, let's see.
Oh, will you be at the Queen City Cup? Yeah, so far I think so. Oh, look at this, David. Do you do commentary at shows?
Yes, I do. I do it all. Actually, I am at your disposal. I do consulting. Podcasting, promotion, commentary, announcing, managing. I'll get you in contact with talent. I'm just very versatile. I'm what you call a Renaissance man. We'll talk.
But yeah, the Queen City Cup, I think I'm on board for the Queen City Cup. That's the Friday, right? That's the 27th, I believe. I haven't gotten an official picture for that one yet, so I can't do anything with it. Dude, I'm going to cut when we go talking about this.
And I do ref, yeah. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah. When we get to talking about this card, bro.
It's a great card, right? Right?
Well, I got something that I got to say that I wasn't sure I was going to like, and now I can't wait to talk about it because I think it's so cool. Speaking of, it is 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
We are on the top of the hour. I am going to start uploading these. Unfortunately, this is going to take a bit because we have to do them. SteamYard's a piece of shit. So I have to do these one at a time.
Which sucks. Now. But do you at least have the main poster up?
No, I can get that one real quick. Hold on. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, it's officially 9 o'clock, and you know what time it is. We are going to be talking about an upcoming awesome event. Este Sábado, this Saturday in New Jersey. Fight Pro has a fantastic card. Look at the talent that's going to be here. And we have none other, the one and only, the man himself, Mr. Ernie, here with us this evening. How you doing?
What's going on, guys? Thanks for having us.
No problem. Thank you. Thank you for being on here. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us a little bit about Fight Pro. What a card, by the way. Ron's excited. I'm hyped for it. How did we get here?
Well, I started in Ring of Honor back in like 2005, and when I was there, wrestling was about honor, it was about respect. It was about what was going on in the ring. And when Nana and I started Fight Pro back like 2 years ago, 2-3 years ago, we wanted to bring that same concept to pro wrestling because we felt like it was missing. There was a void missing. And we got the ball rolling. Needless to say, things got a little tricky with Nana, believe it or not. He made a couple of investment deals. They went south, and here we are now, season 2, and the goons are running the show. Fight Pro was built on violations. You break the rules, you get a violation, like in sports. The ranking, there's a ranking system,
a red card,
point
right?
system. Yeah. Kind of. Only like the referees, they wear a red wristband. So if something happens, they pop the wristband up. You get it. But now here we are with the goons. I don't know if you guys know about the goons. Killian McMurphy, Miles Millennia, Big Dust. They're a bunch of jabrones, really. They're singing, dancing kind of guys. Believe it or not, I've been told by them that there's going to be a couple of musical numbers on this show. And
oh boy,
yeah, oh boy is right, guys. Oh boy is right.
You got a couple of these from Mrs. Kate over there. So hey, pasta fazool,
Yeah, right. But nevertheless, we still got some of the best talent going. Our champion Rhett Titus, he's going to be going up against Moses and the Savage Gentleman Victor Benjamin in a triple threat match.
I know that I'm familiar with both of those competitors. That's going to be a fantastic matchup.
Yeah. Normally in fight, title matches are not supposed to be fought in triple threat multi-man matches. However, the goons have decided that all of our title matches this show are going to be fought in multi-man matches. Again, can't do anything about it. They're my bosses right now. Been talking to some lawyers, and hopefully I can get some things resolved by the end of this show.
Feels like you're trying to take the asylum away from those running insane asylum, the ones that are running the asylum here. You had a Holden here, so you were the right-hand man, I believe. And then things just got out of control, and the guys just kind of took over. Is this kind of your way of trying to regain control for this show?
Well, as of right now, I have no control. The only control I can possibly maintain is not quitting. As much as I want to quit, I can't quit because I believe in Fight Pro a lot, and I'm hoping to God that after I talk with my lawyers that I'm going to figure this out, and there's going to be a way to get out of this and get control back again. If not for me, definitely for Prince Nana. Nana's got a lot on his plate, man, and with the investment going south, and obviously managing a champion and being every Wednesday night, Saturday night, Sundays, whatever it is, he's always on the road. I don't even hear from him anymore. I don't even know how he got on the show, to be honest with you. I think the goons just kind of want to rub it in his face and say, hey, listen, here's what you had, here's what we have now, and here's all the chaos we're going to provide.
That's crazy. And I got to give it to them. It's kind of it's a dirty tactic, but it looks like it got results. You got to hand it to them. I know it's messed up, but the tactic deleting was there, and they managed to get one up on you. Yeah. But let's run down this card real quick. I do have some of the pictures here, some of the cards.
I got them all loaded. So one thing I want to tell you, we review a ton of matches, right? We talk about a bunch of shows. We see a ton of match posters. One thing that sticks out hugely for me is there is one that looks similar to another when it comes to your card photos. All of them are so different. And here's what I mean by that. Look at the background and look at the icons here, right? Look at the background, look at the icons. It's different. I like that. It makes everything feel different. So I just wanted to compliment on that. I think it's cool that you did this.
We got
here's a match.
We got a good creative team and graphics designing crew behind us. I can't say any more good things about them. They learned on the fly from the start with us, and it's grown into what it is now. If I showed you like the first graphics we came out with, God, it was so basic, man. It was so basic. But we learned and we got better.
Awesome. So this is one of the first matchups we got sent here. Miles Hawkins versus Will Ferreira.
Yeah, so you got the 99 overall. I believe he's the MCW Rage TV champion right now, but in fight he hasn't quite found his footing just yet. And then you got Will Ferrara, a staple in ROH back in the day, almost Rhett Titus's right hand guy, and both of these guys are fighting in an opportunity knocks match. I don't know what the opportunity is that the goons are handing out. Again, rankings mean everything in fight, and they threw the rankings out the window and they're giving these two guys a match. I don't think they don't deserve it, but at the same time, when we had the rankings, we knew who actually deserved matches and who didn't for opportunities. However, we're going to go with this, and I got to tell you, this is going to be one of those matches that I think this is going to be the sleeper match of the night. This is the one people are going to want to watch out for.
Awesome. And then we got the next one here. I have my notes here. Number one's contenders bout.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So, sorry, go.
No, it's the Tonys versus Dog Nation. Number one contenders bout. I can go ahead. What do the Goons have planned for this one?
So, the Tonys this past season made a vow that they were going to win the tag team titles, and if they didn't, they were going to split. Now, I don't know what this season brings. We're kind of gearing towards the end of this being like the season finale, and I don't know if they're going to be able to meet that. The Goons didn't even book our tag team champions. We have one half of our tag team champions, Ray Jazz, on the card, and I don't even know what he's doing yet. And then you got Dog Nation, who feels like they got screwed out of their tag team titles Mania weekend by Ray Jazz and Vinny Pacifico, who are now the tag team champions.
Yeah.
And here we are. They're going to have a number one contenders bout. I mean, I don't know what this means for the Tonys. I don't know if the Tonys are going to stick together and hold to their promise, or if they are going to break up after this. I really don't know. What I do know is that Dog Nation is probably going to do whatever it takes to win this number one contenders bout and try and get their titles back. But with that said, the Tonys are a fight tag team. We put the Tonys together when Anthony Bennett was on a losing streak and Leenda came in, and this was Prince Nana's big idea, was we were going to put these two together. And now we got the Tonys, and they've been on a winning streak all through season one. They lost the tag title match to Dog Nation at the end of season one, and now they're back at season two trying to prove points. I really hope they don't break up after this. I really hope they win this match. To be biased here, I know I should be unbiased, but I'm a huge Tonys guy.
All right, sounds like there's a lot on the line on that one. Oof.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. This is
that's the other version of the poster. I like in this one too.
That's the card. It's the card, man. Prince Nana, baby.
Definitely a solid.
Yeah, and then
this is the VIP.
We have our VIP. So Fight likes to make sure that the fans are getting an experience. It's all about an experience when you come to an independent wrestling show, I believe. And we try to deliver this. So if you buy any ticket, front row, second row, GA, any ticket, if you add on a $10 add-on to the VIP experience, you get full access at 3 p.m. to come in, meet and greet. You get discount on fight merch. You get an exclusive match, which is going to be the Fighters Mega Mix Invitational. You get a free poster, that poster that you guys saw with the green and the purple, that really amazingly done poster by GFX. You get free raffle tickets, you get the whole nine, and you get to hang out with the wrestlers.
That's awesome. That doesn't beat that. That's a great deal. Tommy, to answer your question, Ernie, is there a way that fans can watch this? Besides, do you guys put this up usually? Do you have
So how this works?
He asked if there's a YouTube channel that he can watch this.
At Fight Pro Wrestling, Fight with 2 T's, at Fight Pro Wrestling. If you go there, you can see all of season one. We were on IWTV for a year, and then when that year was up, we decided we were going to put it all on YouTube. Man, we wanted the fans to see everything. So
Oh,
You have
David, grab that link and drop it in the comments for everybody, please.
That's what I'll do right now.
Thank you, sir.
You have about 12, 13 episodes in there of all of our work from season 1. Season 2 is going to come out in January.
There you go.
And then I'm hoping if everything works well, we're going to have a new way to view Fight in the future. But I got to get past these goons first.
Right.
I need to get past these goons.
You need to get a return on your investment on what's going on here. I totally understand.
Right. And right now, I ain't getting return on nothing. So,
right.
Need to backhand some goons. That's what needs to happen.
That's what it sounds like.
Kylan said, I miss the OG Ring of Honor. I do too, man, because in my book, the Gabe Sapolsky era is what Ring of Honor embodies to me.
Yep. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more.
So, look, somebody who agrees with me. I love having you on the show. Jesus.
All right. While I'm getting that, Ron, let's see. Let's go on to the next one here.
Let's see. We just did this one. We did this. Another. That's still another VIP thing. Here we go. Ooh, ladies match.
That's right.
It's called the grappling. Yeah, it's called the Grappling Division Championship. Okay.
I think I got the Tonys in front of me again. Not that they don't look bad either. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so this is going to be a 4-way again. You know, the whole concept of these titles was never to have them in multi-man matches. It was always supposed to be straight up one-on-one. But the goons, again, they got rid of the rules. They got rid of the violations. They decided that chaos was going to reign here. They even suspended all of our actual fight referees. So they're bringing in their own referees for this show. So I don't even know what's going on. But you got Gia Scott, who's our inaugural Grapplers champion, and she's taking on Vita Von Star, RJS, and Jasmine Heo. You know, we haven't.
Herself. Yeah.
What was that?
The Dragon herself. Yeah, she's known here in the Carolina. She's a heavy hitter and a great addition to that matchup.
That, you know, we had her scouted for this season, and then obviously things got out of hand. Same thing with Vita. We saw RJS a little bit this season as well, as she racked up a couple of victories. But this is my first time going to be seeing Jasmine in a fight ring and Vita in a fight ring. Again, you know, the rankings were supposed to dictate who gets title shots, but here we are. But you know what? I can't say that this isn't going to be an exciting match. You know, Gia's been running the game though since she won the inaugural championship last year. So
still working in that run. I'm just trying to pull this up here.
Gotcha. And here's your Premier Hybrid Division Championship: Victor Benjamin, Moses, and Rhett Titus.
Yeah, so back in season 1, Rhett Titus and Moses were the ones who made it to the finals, with Rhett advancing to the championship round. You know, Moses was the guy that gave Rhett the biggest run for his money. I mean, you need anybody who wants to see one of the best matches Fight has to offer needs to go back and watch Rhett versus Moses from Enter the Fight. I believe it was Final Round. It was Enter the Fight. It was episode 10, I want to say. These two went to war, man. Absolute war. And Rhett came out on top by an inch. Victor, on the other hand, he was our longest reigning premier fighter in the beginning. And Logan Easton LaRoe, back in season 1, got a crew together because he was the secretive investor, and he got a crew together to take out Victor so he could become the premier fighter and gain the advantage going into the championships. So Victor's got a lot to prove here. Moses has got a lot to prove here, and Rhett is proving to all of us why he is the guy in Fight to beat. And this is going to be one of those matches. I don't know if you've ever seen Rhett's dropkick. Rhett's dropkick knocks out every single person basically in Fight Pro. Every dropkick he's delivered has been a finished dropkick.
Oh, agreed. I am one of the people when it comes to Rhett Titus that believe Rhett Titus, by and large, is the best technical wrestler working today.
He's scary.
Agree more.
And when people go, "Oh, Daniel Bryan," no, Rhett Titus,
Yep.
I believe is a superior technical wrestler than Daniel Bryan.
Speaking of which, I think I found a video for Enter the Fight. It's a 3-minute vid.
You found a video. Why are you?
Well, I was trying to put it in the chat so everybody can access it. So I'm trying to find their YouTube channel.
All you do is copy the link from the YouTube channel, bro.
That's what I'm trying to get. I know what I'm doing.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Wait a minute. Didn't you say it was Fight Club Pro with 2 T's?
Nope. Fight Pro with 2 T's.
Fight Pro with 2 T's. Okay, hold on.
I could spell 2 wrong. See?
Are you
T's.
sure?
Are you doing it on YouTube?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to pull it up off of I'm actually going to pull up your Facebook page, which I'm hoping has the link to the YouTube there. There it is. There's this. I'm looking for it a different way because I figure it's going to be. Let's see. I'll go ahead and. Oh, you know what? I'll like it and become a follower while I'm here.
Thank you.
Of course. This is kind of what we do. Oh man, look at that! The link is exactly where I said it would be.
Oh wow, man. There it
Control
is.
C, Control V. Oh,
right,
look!
I got it first.
Oh yeah. God, don't worry. I took care of it too. Now we got it enough. Look, flood the timeline.
Yeah, let's flood it with some wrestling and some Fight Pro. There we go.
Yep. If you miss Ring of Honor, Fight Pro is for you, man. Look, I need a flight, bro. Yeah.
Well, let's get into it. We have a lot of people in the green room.
You had that. There was this.
You got that. This is another one. I don't even know the rules yet, guys. This is the Fighters Mega Mix Invitational. You got tag team division wrestlers in here. You got singles division wrestlers in here. I do have some news, though. I do know for a fact Devontes is officially out of the Fighters Mega Mix. He is currently injured, trying to work through his recovery. He thought he would be ready. The doctors did not give him clearance, so he is out. However, there are supposed to be 2 extra people added, 2 mystery fighters added to this Mega Mix. Quay was a leader in the rankings in season 1. Miles Penn was that underdog fighter there. You got the tag team of Skid Row, Tim Dynamite, and Sami Al-Fazi. They're kind of an unlikely duo. A lot of arguing, but when they need to be cohesive, they can be. You got Primal Fear, Matthew Omen, and Gabriel Hodder, who are very cohesive, very hard hitting. And then you got the Exiles, Zakar Shah, who really made his debut at the end of season 1 at Multi-Man Mayhem. And now he's back in Fight season 2. He was looking to make a name for himself and etch his name at the top of the rankings. But again, rankings are gone. So here we are. So if he can pull something off, maybe he's going to win something here. I don't know. This is going to be chaos in its purest form.
100%. And this is the last picture I have.
This is the match, guys.
Captain's tag. 3S
this
versus
is the match.
Okay.
I don't know what this is all about, but this is what I know. I am talking to my lawyers right now. I am trying to figure something out. And if I can get it signed, if I can get it sealed and delivered, I can promise you this is the match that could possibly change the course from the Goons being taking over Fight to Fight being taken over again by the people that need to be in charge. So, you got the Shinobi Shadow Squad, you got world famous CB, Infinite Eli Isom, Rabid Honey Badger Ryan Mooney, man. All these guys are fantastic. Right now, Eli and Berger aren't really getting along that well, but Ryan is the heart and soul of Fight. He truly is. He is the guy. He is like our Tommy Dreamer, basically. When Tommy Dreamer, ECW, Ryan Mooney is that guy for us. And I don't know who this mystery partner is. I don't care, but I promise I am going to make sure this match changes the course of fight to a better place.
Awesome. Well, there you
right.
have it. That's the card. An amazing card, amazing talent. Fight Pro this weekend is going to be awesome. I'm ready to get in some interviews. They've been itching to get on here to say their piece. I'm hyped for it. I'm excited. I'm actually excited for the first guest we have up. He has great style and impeccable. I think we might go to St. Taylor's. But ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the Savage Gentleman, joining us here this evening. Mira qué estilo, qué suave. Me gusta. Bien hecho, señor. Bien hecho.
No, thank you.
Welcome, Mr. Gentleman. You have quite the beautiful hat and beautiful collection. The background, great.
Oh, yeah, we're adding another one to there on Sunday.
So
I like confidence.
Yeah, I mean, well, he looks like a champ. You dress for the job that you want, right? And I mean, he already looks like he's ready to go. Like he's just missing the belt, and with the outfit, it just fits. I'm liking the fit. I'm loving the fit here. So welcome to the show. How do you feel about, as you heard Ernie here talking about everything going on, how do you feel about the chaos going on? And are you going to be able to take advantage of what's going on here to walk away, as you already predicting here, champ in this situation?
Yeah, so with this crazy Goon Dependence Day thing that's going on, I'm not a big fan. Obviously, I was screwed out of my championship run as the premier fighter. So I'm going to use every single advantage that I have because of these nitwits that are taking over, and I'm going to use it to get me a championship. This is what I do. I snap necks, I cash checks, and I'm coming to secure the bag this Sunday.
I like that.
Straight to the point.
Exactly. Snap necks, cash checks. That's a T-shirt all day.
All day.
Look, there he goes. Look, he's writing it down.
So he's going to print that money right now.
Yeah.
Guys, I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm sorry.
No. Oh, all right. Things happen. We're live. This is live. Yeah. So let's put up that poster up again. You are going up against, as we said earlier, Moses and Rhett Titus. And Ron earlier just said that he's a dangerous guy in the ring. He's a technical, probably the best technical master here in wrestling in general. Do you feel like that's going to be an issue for you?
I mean, both of the guys are tremendous inside the squared circle, both. And as Ernie alluded to earlier, they had an absolute war earlier. But what I bring to the table, I have never faced either of these men. And they don't know what I'm bringing. They know my style, but what they really don't understand is that it fits the hybrid championship rules to a T. I am a hybrid athlete. I'm a multi-sport professional athlete. Boxing, mixed martial arts, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, pro wrestling. There's no combat sport that I haven't done. So when I get in the ring with two other men, the odds are always in my favor. Now, rightfully, both of those guys, like I said, tremendous in the squared circle. But they're going to be going head-to-head with each other, not just me. So again, I'm going to use that advantage from the Goons, who have now made this a multi-man match. And I guarantee that I'm going out the victor.
Gotcha. Yeah, let's see here. Like I say, we got Moses and Rhett Titus, and man, this is going to be insane.
We're going to get in our predictions in a bit.
Yeah. Speaking of Rhett Titus, what would you have to say to him if he was here?
Oh, well, for starters, how are you doing? I got a physique that only Rhett rivals. So let's talk about it. Except, he's shirtless and I'm dressed like a champion. How do you feel about that, champ?
Sorry, guys. My Easter bonnet was in the dry cleaners. I couldn't bring it today. I would have brought it to rival yours, but it was at the dry cleaner. But
I'm sorry. Can you even afford this outfit? I'm sure you're used to wearing that cotton tail at home with your wife, but other than that,
Shots fired.
I mean, if I wanted that outfit, I'd go and get it. But honestly, I'd rather remain shirtless right now. I'm fresh out the shower. I just got washed up, cleaned up, and I'm feeling ready for a fight, and exactly what we will bring on Sunday afternoon in Gloucester City. And unfortunately, Moses isn't here, but I see Victor Benjamin right there. And I mean, how could you miss the guy with that big ass hat on his head?
Rhett, I gotta ask.
I'm sorry.
Victor does have quite the resume here. He just mentioned
no,
MMA, a mixed martial artist. He has quite the repertoire and quite the playbook.
I mean, he's got a blue bonnet, he's got a red bonnet, he's got a yellow bonnet.
And I also passed the airport test because I actually look like a professional. Hey, hold on, what professional? Right?
Yes.
Wait, the professional.
Oh,
The professional.
okay.
Brett Titus. Yes. I've been his announcer a couple of times. I promise you, it's the professional Brett Titus.
I didn't know we were in the airport.
Oh, we're not. Everywhere I go, it's my playground. I do what I want when I want. Just like this Sunday, I'm going to take that title around your pretty little tight waist and put it around my chiseled abs.
Well, there's going to be another guy in that match as well, Moses. He probably had something to say about that. And
I'm sure.
a three-way dance, even though I've been in, countless numbers of them, it's not what fight is all about. Fight is about one-on-one competition, and the Goons kind of threw a monkey wrench into this upcoming event. And
are you saying that you're scared? Is that what I'm hearing?
If I was scared, I'd say I was scared, but I'm not
I'm just
scared.
saying, baby.
I'm cool. I'm collected. They call me the professional for a reason. And I'm just, you and Moses, you're two big guys. I'll let you guys square it up, and I'll pick the pieces.
Again, so I heard you're scared to engage with me and Moses, right? Is that what you're saying?
No, not quite. I said that
you're going to sit back and relax while the two actual fighters go at it, and then you're going to pick the pieces up.
I'm just a devil's advocate here. I got to say, it's kind of a smart strategy. You don't want to overexert yourself in the beginning of the matchup, right? But even you said it yourself. Wouldn't you kind of step back and watch if Moses and Rhett kind of went at it?
I'm a fighter. I've been locked in a cage with multiple men, and I'm undefeated. Do you think I'm going to run from a fight? No, I'm going in there to fight, to knock people out.
I mean, if you want to compare,
I don't get paid by the minute, Rhett.
If you want to compare knockouts, I mean, how many do I have? I kind of lost track at this point. I mean, my drop kickers knocked out countless members of the Fight Pro roster, and you may just be next.
That's cool, but you're a one-trick pony. And I'm going to ride that horse all the way to the finish line when I cash that check and I snap that neck.
The illustrious one-trick pony. I think I've proven time and time again that, I can wrestle on the mat. I can strike. I can, do a little bit of high flying. I can do a little bit of it all, and I'll bring it all on Sunday. And, you're going to, pound your fists together, and you're going to smack your head, and you're going to wind up getting drop kicked in the face and looking up at the lights in the super crazy arena and wonder, how the hell did this happen? How the hell?
Then I'm going to nip up, hit you with a Superman punch or a tornado kick or a tiger knee, or I'm just going to belly to belly suplex you, and then you're going to be wondering the same damn thing, except those lights are going to be a lot more dim.
Hey, the belly to
Buddy.
belly suplex is my move.
Excuse me. I didn't know you trademarked that thing. I thought you were a drop kick guy.
The drop kick is my specialty, but you know the belly to belly is my signature. So
Yeah,
I
that's a
I
good
mean,
point.
judging by the height I've seen Red Titus get, I'm fairly confident that he could hit a drop kick and connect on the jaw with the giant Gonzalez. But that's just me from what I've seen. And I know we're supposed to be impartial, but we're not really members of the media. We're just kind of paid to do what we do and have a good time. So there's that.
And we'll get into predictions later. I just want to say thank you, gentlemen, for coming on here.
Yes.
Any last words you want to say to each other and to the fans before we move on to the next interview here?
No, I'd also just like to commend those are nice titles back there. You got your peanut butter title, your peanut butter championship.
That's the Butterfinger title.
The Butterfinger title.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
The Butterfinger.
Well, you have a hybrid championship. I have multiple. I have a singles title. I have a tag team title. And I have a food championship title. There's nothing that I don't do that I set my mind to.
Hey, I may be feeling hungry on Sunday. Maybe I want to take your Butterfinger championship too.
Or maybe you'll eat a knuckle sandwich.
Hey, you better not lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
Oh, I definitely won't, Bart Simpson.
My beautiful.
Oh.
Right here.
Oh,
now
yeah.
this you won't be able to lay a finger on because this will be staying right here with the professional Red Titus. This is a beautiful championship, and it's not going anywhere, Victor. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I know you're going to be coming from Pittsburgh, and you're going to want to go celebrate with the Steelers on Sunday, but unfortunately, you won't be.
I mean, I won't disagree with you. That is a beautiful championship, and you've done a great job defending it. I mean, hell, it actually looks good on your shoulder. But I've already cleared off a spot on my shelf for it, so unfortunately, we got to fill that spot.
Yes. Fill that spot with a jar of peanut butter or
Oh,
something.
no, that's a different cabinet. That's in the kitchen. It's already full. Because the numerous sponsorships that I have as a professional athlete.
Well, thank you so much, guys. That you could feel the tension here. We even have Moses. We don't even have Moses in here. It's going to be a crazy matchup. I can't wait for this. You guys have quite the utility belt here. It's going to be crazy. Any last words to the fans before we let you guys go?
Mr. Gentleman, you can go first.
Wow, that was very gentlemanlike of you. Thank you. Final note to the fans: don't blink.
My final words to the fans are, hey, y'all better be there because Sunday is going to be it's going to be a good time. No matter the goons trying to throw the monkey wrenches in, Fight Pro will still put on a great show. And, because not only will the professional Red Titus be there taking on Moses and Victor Benjamin, there's going to be a lot of other people. Prince Nana is going to be there. He's going to be, doing his dance. You guys can go meet Prince Nana. Little Willie, Will Ferraro will be wrestling Miles Hawkins, and Cheeseburger, Eli Isom. The list goes on and on. But the one match that you're going to want to really tune into is the professional taking on Mr. Savage Gentleman and Moses because, like you said, we don't get paid by the hour, but I know it's going to be a long day at work, and I'm packing myself a big old lunch, and I'm going to take a big old scoop of peanut butter and throw it all over it because we're going to have a new peanut butter champion and still the same Fight Pro champion.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you so much.
Thank
You
guys.
heard him. This is not a matchup you don't want to miss. If you do, that's on you. And you have to be there this weekend. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, fellas.
Good day.
Have a good weekend. Have a great match this weekend.
Wow.
Dude, those
Feel
two
the
guys
tension.
are going to hurt each other. I would like to see them two one-on-one, honestly, at some point.
They got the chocolate, the peanut butter, and the marshmallow fluff. That the 3 different mixtures are just going to come out into an amazing matchup. See what I did there? Peanut butter. Yeah. I thought it was funny. All right. Anyways, moving on.
You talk about me getting us canceled. Jesus. I don't know.
You ever had a chocolate peanut butter marshmallow fluff sandwich? All
no.
Right. I guess not.
I haven't. So, dude, so many things run through my head thinking about that. And, like I mentioned earlier, and I wasn't going to say this with both of them on air because, what good does that do?
Of course you would.
Well, I was this close, but like I said, when Mr. Osiris was on earlier, I made a remark saying that Rhett Titus is the embodiment of a technical professional wrestler, and in my estimation, and for what it's worth, Jesus Christ, I mean, I just attend a bunch of shows and watch a bunch of wrestling. What the hell do I know? In my opinion, that is the world's greatest technical wrestler alive today. That's performing in a ring constantly and consistently. Yeah. That's no bullshit.
Well, these other competitors
are
going at it too, but we'll get to that when we go to predictions. But I think the green room is ready. Let's bring up our next guest.
Yeah,
Not to cut you off, but you tend to rant. No offense.
Well, I wasn't going to, Peckerhead. I was going to make that simple statement, and then we were going to move on from there. I was trying to give you time to tell me who's next from the green room.
We're good.
Oh, well, it makes sense now, doesn't it, guy? Oh, all right. So we've got a couple of people coming up from the. What was that match called? That match was something. It had a special name to it. That is the Grappling Division Championship. Let's see who we have here. We have Ruthless Lala. Hello. How are you?
What's going on, guys?
And we have Gia Scott. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing great. How are you guys?
I'm doing great. I'm hyped. I am so excited to have you guys on here. It is an honor to have everyone on here this evening to talk about such an awesome show and this matchup. Gia, how do you feel about these other competitors coming in? Your back is in the corner here. I'm going to give you champion's advantage, but you're going up against some amazing competitors here in this matchup. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I am the inaugural champion for a reason. I thrive off of these type of competitions. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't really matter to me. If you want to put the odds against me, it's fine. I'm just going to knock it out the park regardless, so it doesn't even matter to me. I'm excited. Just in general, just to prove of why I am who I am for the reason that I am. I'm the greatest damn woman. Hello.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now, Miss Lala, I know you're not a part of this matchup. I know that you're still recovering here. Great to see that you're doing well. I've been following you for quite a bit. But I hear you're going to be the special commentary during this matchup. I know you're going to have your eyes here. Are you going to be scouting your potential upcoming competitors here?
You know what? I guess you can say that. But in a sense, yes. But it's more of a headhunting, already picking my victims. What people don't understand or get is before I was injured, I walked in to Fight Pro, made my debut, and was undefeated and hit the ranks at number 1. See, all these other females that are getting these opportunities to face Gia, it's honestly pissing me off because that was supposed to be me. And I'm always talking about be humble, let's be cool. But like I'm itching, like I've been out long enough, and honestly, whoever is supposed to be this competition for Gia, it's not it. And the reason why it's not it, because it's not me. So I'm gonna be here doing this special commentary. And Gia, I really hope that all of these years that I've watched you wrestle and I've sung your praises, I really hope that you keep that belt, because when you do retain that belt, I have a nice mantle in my Hall of Hilarious that I'm going to add your head when I come back, respectfully. Now, see, don't worry about my health and everything, because as you can see, I'm doing great. Hell, as a matter of fact, I just since April did squats with weight, and I did a great, perfect form. I'm making a comeback quickly. No, I'm taking my time, because when I beat you and I take that belt from you and I sit on the throne as the new Fight Pro Women's Champion, it's gonna be beautiful. Now, before you get your panties in a twist, let me make it understood. I have the utmost respect for you, Gia. Okay? The utmost respect. Hell, anytime you share anything, what do? I'm there sharing it with you. I'm boosting you up. Yes, queen. Yes, let's go. And I love that for you. I want that for you. But I want you to also remember, these 3 women that you're about to face Sunday is nothing compared to what I'm going to do to you when I return. So if I was you, I will really make sure that I'm ready this Sunday. Because don't get it twisted, these women that you're about to wrestle, they don't play. I know for a fact.
They don't.
So I hope and I pray that you got enough, just enough, to get the job done. Because I would really hate for you to disappoint me, Gia. Don't disappoint me. Because then if you disappoint me, now it becomes personal instead of just business. I like to actually go with you and go get some Waffle House and hang out. Cool. I love Waffle House. We love anime. We love playing video games.
Whoa. I don't like Waffle House, actually. We could maybe settle on some IHOP and Dent. Listen, we'll talk about that later. We will talk about that later. But first, I'm
offended.
finish. I'm gonna let you finish because we're being a little respectful right now. So I'm gonna go ahead, give the floor back to you and let you finish. Go ahead.
I'm offended now. I'm offended that you don't like Waffle House, and I rescind my invitation to take you to the Waffle House.
Well,
and now I'm just gonna whoop your ass because you don't like the Waffle House.
Not in the Waffle House. Not in the Waffle House.
I mean, Gia, are you from the South?
I mean, technically, because I'm born and raised from Maryland, so I guess technically.
Nah, so we are different. Oh,
you're not from the South. You are north.
Maryland.
You were in the eastern
St. Mary's County, right here. Trust me.
Hey, my family's from Georgia. I hope maybe that.
Okay, so yeah,
you say you was born and raised in Maryland. It don't count.
It's still technically the South because the PA state line is the line, but we're not going to argue about that one.
You know what? You can get a lariat too. It's not. I am from Texas. That is the South.
I'll be paralyzed
Texas,
for that.
That is South. Texas, South. If I look at y'all on the map, you know where y'all at? Bam, up in the east. Y'all up here. Y'all up there. Y'all not down. Stop it. Stop it right now. You, sir. Stop it, Run. Stop it right now.
Yes, ma'am. I ain't gonna argue with you, but look, I'm kind of with you. I can take it or leave it at the Waffle House. That's all I'm gonna say.
Thank you. Someone who gets it. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Well, I was gonna ask you, Lala, but you mentioned it here. Like, what are you doing to prepare yourself to get kind of ready back into? Because you look great. You look like you're getting back in there, and again, we've been following you on your post. How is the therapy going? How is everything going? How are you preparing yourself to get back in the ring? Besides, clearly you're headhunting and watching.
I feel that for a lot of people who don't know, December 28th is going to be 22 years for me that I've been in this business. And me breaking my hip is the first broken bone that I've ever had in my body out of the 39 years that I've been on this earth. So needless to say, breaking my hip really did a number on my mental, really bad. And it was really hard, but at the same time, I refuse to be a victim. I don't even know if I'm like saying it in the right sentence. Like, like I know my hip was broken, but like I refuse to, try to stay down. Like now I was still supposed to be August was when I was supposed to graduate from the walker and actually get to the cane. And the beginning of July, I was already on the cane. Uh, like just advancing. PT has been, man, an pain in my ass, pun intended, because like I had to learn how to walk all over again, you know. And it started with the stretching and the putting weight on it and treadmill. And so it's been to the point to where now I would say maybe for like 2 months now, I've been working out every day. Just light, very super light. Don't want to overly push myself. And been getting good reports from the doctor. And first seeing my bone be broken and have clean break until now to where it's healing. It's something that kind of helps with my mental. And I'll be honest with you, there's not a lot of women in this business that I look at as competition, because a lot of women in this business don't take this business serious. And all bullshit to the side, Gia Scott is one of those people that I've watched for a very long time, even before I came to Fight Pro, because she's about her business. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not just a baddie, but she a bad bitch when she gets in that ring. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of women don't understand the balance that you need in professional wrestling. Like, it's cool if you're cute, but if you can't wrestle worth of shit when you get in that ring, like, it's nothing. You know, it doesn't mean anything. Like, I tell people all the time, sex sales can only get you so far. Eventually, you got to do what you signed up for. You
I
have to
mean,
give the receipt of what you're supposed to be. You can't be a professional wrestler and don't know how to lock up. You can't be a professional wrestler and don't know how to wrestle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All that cat fight bullshit, yeah, that's good for if you're at a bar and you're fucking drunk. But when you get in that ring, you got to work. And the one thing that I admire by Gia is she works. I'm not the type of female, and let me rephrase it. I'm not the type of woman. I'm not the type of wrestler to sit here and not give credit where credit is due and not give somebody their flowers. And I can truthfully say that Gia Scott has been doing her thing. She took that inaugural belt and put it on her shoulder, and she has been representing, and she has literally been knocking out every opponent. I was there for when she wrestled Savannah Evans, because I just got through killing 2 victims. You feel me? So like I saw it, and it was really good. And that's another person that is a amazing wrestler. Which is why I rarely get to look forward to indie women's wrestling, because there's a lot of laziness. But seeing this matchup has me very excited. Like I get more excited nowadays for men's wrestling than I do women's wrestling, outside of mainstream Bianca, Jade, Rhea, and Naomi, and Nia, and a couple of other women. But for indies, it's always the indies for me. And one person that always sticks out is Gia. So, to be able to be special commentary and to be able to watch everything really helps. And honestly, watching her and a couple of other women like Masha, like be out here just killing it, kind of gave me hope that, it's not over for me, and if I keep that little bit of hope, no matter how small it is, it'll get me to where I need to get to. And I'm able to walk. I'm able to walk without anything if I need to go to the restroom or the kitchen, which is something that, is very great. And the next goal is to be able to jog and run, So, it's one day at a time, one step at a time. But this Sunday, it ain't about me. Actually, it is about me because I'm being commentary, respectfully. But it's about this champion over here. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm gonna be watching, because pull-up season is coming sooner than later. And I I got my eyes on a lot of people, and it's just not the women. So anybody and everybody on the roster can take that how they want to take it. But remember, I never missed when it came to my pull-up season. If I pulled up, whatever I want, I got. And so take that in mind, Gia. And anybody else who want to take that. I'll be seeing y'all very soon, but I will see you this Sunday. Respectfully.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
You can hear the adoration, the respect, what this
I
belt means to you. Oof.
I got nothing bad to say about that. Like, respect is there. Like, I can't disrespect someone who's being respectful. That's the one thing that I am as a champ, is that I'm a respectful fighting champion. So I will say this before I even get into a whole spiel myself, is Lala, I want you to come back, not just 100%, not even 90%, not even 99.99. Okay, baby, I want you to come back 130%. I want you to come back better than ever. Okay, because I don't want there to be any kind of excuses, any kind of doubts, or saying like I wasn't ready, I wasn't this, my hip gave out, whatever the case may be, so that when it comes down to the nitty gritty, because when I do, and when eventually I will, because I have that much high respect in myself, that I believe in myself, when I put you down on that mat and I have Tiffany right here by my side, ain't she beautiful? Saw right earlier, she beautiful. When I have her in my hands and I conquered this mountain, because baby, I'm not gonna lie, you are the woman that you are, and when I feel so much better from defeating you, it's gonna be just mwah, the chef's kiss and cherry on top.
Well, you know what? I always love the confidence because it makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. That way, when I excommunicado you, I won't feel bad. I'm gonna let you have this floor because it is your floor and you are the champion. But before I get ready to leave, and Draven and Ron, thank y'all so much for having me. Gia, I want you to remember one thing. And remember just only this one thing before I leave. Anytime that I've thrown that lullaby, everybody's always went night night and never woke up. My lullaby don't miss. Remember that. These other people and these fans and God will have mercy on you. My lariat won't. Go ahead and enjoy while you can. I'll see you Sunday, boo boo. Respect.
Wow.
Mm.
Now,
Did you get the tingles? Because I just got the tingles.
that was fantastic. Gia, I got to tell you something. I have never worked with you. It is uncanny to think that I actually had heard of you from other wrestlers in this area.
Oh, really?
I'm in the upstate of South Carolina. Okay, that's where I'm at.
Oh, okay.
I'm originally from the DC metro area.
Okay.
So I lived up there my whole life. I've been here like 10 years. But anyway, when I say that your name popped up tonight and I'm sitting here like, who worked her that I know? And it's probably a list of people that, you know, that you've worked or what have you. But I'm like,
There's
okay,
there's a hefty list.
at least I know I know of Gia Scott. It's better than sitting here going, I don't know him from Adam. So that's a great thing.
Let's not say that again.
Why? I love saying that. I think it tickles the pickle whenever I say it. Give me a break, man. I love doing it because it irritates you. Primarily why I say it is because it irritates you. The second reason is because it makes people queasy, like, oh, he doesn't know our product. No, it's not I don't know your product. It's that I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that I know everybody, because I don't. I'm not Rocco.
I
don't know
appreciate the honesty.
You know, but at least I have heard of you. And so when I say your name has traveled 450 miles respectfully, then that statement carries weight.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me
and
actually,
it just
like,
carries
very
weight.
happy.
It carries weight because it shows that you've spoken highly of.
Right.
It shows that you put in the work and you put in your known. Same thing with Lala. I as soon as I heard that Lala I was like, what? Fantastic. I was excited about it.
Lala is a fantastic. Sorry, I'm getting excited about talking about Lala, because I've been scouting her as well too. And most people, if they weren't me and they weren't, if they were in my shoes, they'd be a little afraid, they'd be intimidated, but I'm not. I always strive to push myself further than what the normal person would want to go. I strive facing people that may be physically stronger or bigger than me. Why? Because I enjoy the challenge. I don't call myself the greatest stand woman for just any kind of reason. I call myself that because if there's someone that's not me, that's not representing, that's not showing off, that's not putting in the work and walking and talking, acting like how I do, who else is going to do that? No one.
Respect.
And so, and so I always want to push the narrative of that. Like Lala said, I look hot and I can kick your ass too. Why it can't, there's nothing better than seeing someone who knows what they're doing and also like looking good doing it too, and also representing who they are as well. That's the one thing that you'll find about me.
Right.
Or three things.
There you go.
You're going quite against quite some amazing competitors here.
Yes.
Anybody in particular that you're worried about, or
I'm worried about every single last one of those ladies. They're all different, they're all unique, and I'm not putting anything past them. I'm not taking anybody lightly. Anybody could steal my baby Tiffany from me. Like she is so beautiful, and I've worked super hard to retain her every single time, and so I'm not putting anything past these ladies. Why should I? They're all here for a reason, to be the number one woman, to be on the top of the mountain where I'm at. They want my spot, so they're going to have to try hard to take it from me.
Right. Now, I will tell you from experience of being around her and experience of being moved by her physically, Jasmine Howe hits like a truck. Yeah, that's the statement. That's it. She hits like a truck.
And I hit just as hard too. I don't have.
I'm good. I'm glad to hear that.
I'm, like you just said, my name has been getting around. I think it wouldn't be getting around if I wasn't just as hard hitting as well too. Like I'm gonna push every single woman to their limits. Like that's how much this title means to me.
Right on. I was just look, Maryland to Maryland. I was just letting you know.
We're not. Listen. We're not partially crazy for a reason, okay? Like.
Oh no, we bet it.
No. Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it alone. I was getting ready to make a bad joke about Baltimore. I was getting ready to make a bad Baltimore joke.
Any last words you want to let the other ladies in this matchup know? Anything you want to tell the fans before we let you go? Well, any last words, Sandy?
Every single one better come 100%. I don't want to hear no complaining saying like, "Oh, this happened and that happened." Nope. We're going to get down to the nitty gritty, and I wish every single lady luck, because even though it's like 10 o'clock, it's me and Tiffany's bedtime. So ladies, rest up well, because me and Tiffany will, and we'll bring our A-game.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much, Gia.
Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good luck this Sunday. Wow. Dude. So you're aware that we've been ignoring comments, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. We've been so into this.
Yes, this is crazy. Scott Rand has been commenting like crazy. Dude, he's going to be at the show this weekend, so that's fantastic.
Awesome,
Cliff's
Scott.
been chiming in, talking about Rhett, but he also said Ruthless Lala has been through a lot and looks a lot better. So Clifford Stanley remembers that. He was the timekeeper and security at PWX in North Carolina. Don't like Waffle House. Yes, Will Johnson. That really does happen.
That's
can
breaks
take
my
it
heart.
or leave it. No, okay. I ate at Waffle House when we left. That's why I got home so damn late. And I damn near got sick after I walked out the building. I smoked a cigar and almost took my way to the car.
I just got the okay from the promoter. We can give away 2 VIP front row tickets. 4 tickets in total, but in pairs of 2. So if you want to win some tickets to this show,
you need to send a message right now to the Wrestling Wire podcast, and you can win 2 tickets to this show. Where's it? Jersey? It's in Jersey. 2 pairs of VIP tickets. Is that what I just heard?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm so excited I can't type. So I could spell and read and write. I promise. So Scott, if you haven't bought your tickets, this is your chance to buy some tickets, win some tickets. Sorry, this is your chance to win some tickets. Let the people know right now. We are going to be giving out 4 tickets in total, but in pairs, 2 VIP front row tickets and another 2 VIP front row tickets. Wow, that's going to be great. So, you know the rules. Message the Wrestling Wire right now, for your chance to win. In the meantime, I think we go on to the next awesome talent that we have here for the evening for this amazing show this weekend on Sunday. Part of the tag team matchup, Mr. Tony Leyenda is going to be here with us. Let's bring him on right now.
Well, welcome to the show, sir.
It's a pleasure.
Tony. We were told a little bit about the story here about your tag matchup. Are you worried going into this match this weekend?
Why would I be worried? Why would I be worried?
Reflecting the confidence. There's rumor that there might be.
No, it's not confidence. It's like, why would I be worried?
Well, rumors have been said that there might be a possible breakup here with the Tonys.
Oh man, no, listen. We made a pact. Here's the backstory. Nana brought me into Fight Pro because he sees talent and he knows what talent looks like. And I was supposed to show up as a singles competitor, but he had a brilliant idea that I wasn't too fond of, put me in a tag team with my partner, Tony Bennett. Well, joke's on me. Somehow he showed me the ways, like he calmed me down a little bit. I fell in love with the cat, but we still had a mission. I said, if we don't win the tag titles by the end of season 1, there's no point of us being together. Let me go down my path, you go down yours. But we lost, obviously, right? But here's the thing. I don't think that qualifies a breakup because of the way we lost the titles. You understand that Dog Nation, using his little friends and privilege, they used all their resources to ensure that they became the first ever Fight Pro Tag Team Champions. Therefore, we didn't get our fair shake. But with Goons Independence Day, although I must admit, I love the uniqueness that Fight Pro brings to the table. It's not done anywhere else in the industry, and I like it. It evens the playing field, and now the Tonys get to be the Tonys, and Dog Nation don't know what's waiting for them. So I kind of feel bad for Dog Nation because it's like I want to be a champion bad because that's what I do. But I'm almost more concerned with whooping literally the dog crap out of Dog Nation.
Respect. All right. So I now I understand. It was a pack actionable, and it makes sense. I mean, hey, we've gotten this far. Why continue if we're not going to go get to the end game? I respect it. You have a goal in mind and set, and it's literally gold.
That's it. And because we lost it in an unsavory way, and we had the tag team titles within reach, I think we deserve to just, I guess, try to delete that from our memory and go for a real opportunity for tag team gold. And then if it doesn't happen, I'll reevaluate. But the way I'm looking at it right now, it's going to happen because it almost did.
So you're seeing this as a litmus test, as a way to prove yourself for this weekend.
It's to prove that we belong together more than anything. Like I said, I wasn't too fond of being Tony Bennett's partner. Joke's on me. I end up falling in love with the guy. It's my guy. He's my partner. And I'm gonna stay true to this tag team, and I'm gonna give it 120%. But I mean, in all reality, if we can't be champions to the top of the Fight Pro tag team division, then what's the purpose of being in a tag team? If we're not gonna get it, then we're never gonna make it happen. But I feel like I I just feel like Dog Nation don't understand what they're doing. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And before we thinking about gold, I want to secure that number one contendership. And but I'm almost afraid of what I'm going to do to Dog Nation. I'm kind of calm right now. My partners told me to just mellow out. Normally, I'm a little bit hyper, yelling, pumped up, and everything. But right now, I feel like this is the calm before the storm, because I realize that in another 3 days, I'm going to break somebody's back really bad.
I could hear the frustration. I could hear the determination. You have a goal in mind, and you're ready to prove that point. What do you think gives you and Tony the advantage here over
It's a lot of
Domination?
things. Where do I start? Let's start from the outside and let's work our way in. First of all, have you seen my partner Tony Bennett?
Well, I've seen some of your guys' work. You guys have this, like you said, you have this chemistry, and your double team moves, your speed, athleticism.
He's fast. I'm a little bit more powerful, I have to say, but he's an incredibly handsome man. I'm beautiful, muscular body, mine too. We're smart. He's fast. He's agile. He flips everywhere. I lift him. I toss him. I beat him up. I mean, it's just a tag team made in heaven. Little did I know it was going to be this good. I mean, if you look at a tag team right now in the industry, we check all the boxes. All the boxes. Sure, Dog Nation is a team that's tried and proven. They've been together forever. These guys can finish each other's sentences, and they do all these fancy, nice things. And yeah, even though they're slime balls, they actually are pretty decent wrestlers. But I mean, they don't make them like the Tonys anymore at all. They don't exist. We're like a combination of the old school meets new, and we make it look pretty, and it's pretty painful. It's gonna be pretty painful for Dog Nation. So, I mean, the confidence is at an all-time high. I feel good. To be honest, I'm a little bit impatient because it's been too long to get my shot at redemption. And I'm speaking for us as the Tonys because my partner has expressed the same exact thing to me in private. And we're ready. We're ready.
Awesome. I can feel like this means the world to you guys, and this is going to be your chance here to kind of show not just the Dog Nation, but all of Fight Pro that you guys are worthy of gold and to get that opportunity. Any words, anything you have to say to Dog Nation?
Yeah, on behalf of the Tonys, they've been nominated to be the next recipient of the Tony Award. And I think that life is a female dog for people that play trashy games, and it just so happened that Dog Nation is a pack of bitches. And I'm trying to be cool, and I'm trying to be respectful on your podcast.
You can say whatever you want, pero that was good. I like it, pero that was bueno, bien hecho.
I'm trying to keep it down right now. I'm trying to be cool, calm. Because come Sunday, I feel like it's going to be a little bit uncontrollable. And because I don't have to worry about violations and all these other things that we normally have to circumvent, I think it's going to get a little bit nasty. Not for us, but for Dog Nation. So I'm trying to be well reserved right now because what I'm feeling inside is something that I haven't felt in a while. And I just feel the energy of Tony Bennett by my side and the things that we're capable of and the things that we're going to do. It's going to be like something you've never seen before. And I guarantee it's going to be some damage. Or we're going to have to reassess.
Reassess. All right. One last question. Do you have a game plan here with Tony? Have you Tony, been talking some tactic delayed in here? What's the process here for, that you have going on for this weekend?
I believe the former chief of staff of the United States has used the word strategery.
Strategery.
So
I like that one. Let's put that in the book. I like that one.
There's of course, but you see, a general never gives away his tactics, and I'm gonna keep that well reserved. Just know that the Tonys are still beautiful, we're still fly, we're still quick, agile, powerful, and every other thing that qualifies being a top-notch professional wrestler. But what we have in store for Dog Nation is a little bit different than the last time we met, specifically because of Independence Day.
Thank
I
you so
like
much.
it.
I'm hyped for this.
I like
This
it.
could be. I think this might be the sleeper hit. This one. This might be the sleeper hit.
Oh,
I,
definitely.
I think that if you don't tune in, you're gonna miss out on history once again.
Well,
Because the card is stacked from head to toe,
It
from
is.
top to bottom. I mean, it doesn't matter where you organize these matches, what title is on the line. Every match is a guaranteed. But they call these kids call nowadays a banger, and it's not because of. It's just because of how Fight Pro runs their things and the level of competition that for some reason it just I don't know. Being in Fight Pro just makes people want to work harder, be more aggressive, and do things that really hasn't been seen before in professional wrestling. Not in the last, I don't know how many years. So, I mean, there's something there, but I'd like to say that this is all business, but it's strictly personal right now because I feel like I owe it to my tag team partner to hold true to the contract that we signed amongst ourselves. So it's a little bit personal. I mean, it's not fun when your partner gets hit with some brass knuckles. I mean, you're risking my partner's life. And I'm trying to be cool right now because typically I'm a little bit hyper, but I take that personal because had it not been for those brass knuckles and the number games, quite frankly, going against us, we likely would have been tag team champions. But now we have to face a tag team titleless team of Dog Nation for the number one contender spot. But it should have been a rematch for the Fight Pro tag team titles. But that's another story for another day. First things first, Sunday, Dog Nation, you've been nominated.
There you have it. That beautifully said and done. Any last words? Anything else before we let you go, Mr. Leyenda?
I hope Dog Nation eats the Purina puppy chow because they're gonna need it.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Excellent.
One half of the Tonys, Tony Leyenda, coming to you live here this weekend, Sunday. You don't want to miss out. Number one contenders bout. Good luck to you, Tony.
Thank you, guys.
Man, this show.
I like the cut of his jib. I
do
like his
too.
style.
I like the attitude. I feel like a competitor with edge like that is going to deliver what they say they're going to deliver in the ring, and the fans are going to love it. So I'm all about that. We got one more person in the back, man. We got one more person in the green room. Are you ready for this?
I am ready.
Well, let's get unhinged because we've got Rabid Ryan Mooney. How you doing this evening?
Gentlemen, I appreciate you having me on this evening. Now, I know that I typically fancy myself a rabid honey badger, but lucky for you guys, in regards to my sleep schedule, I'm a bit of a night owl. So I'm ready to talk everything Independence Day Fight Pro this Sunday. Hit me with your best shot.
Well, we appreciate it. Thank you so much for taking your time here and hanging out with us this evening. I know we're running a little bit late, but we're glad to have you on here. I got to go back to something Ernie said. And we spoke when we got you on here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he said that you are the Tommy Dreamer of Fight Pro. Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah, I believe I was listening to that earlier, and I think that he was using that as an analogy to describe how he considers me to be the heart and soul, in quotation marks, of Fight Pro since its inception. You can call me the heart and soul, you can call me the DNA, you can call me the lifeblood, or whatever superlative or adjective that you want to ascribe to me, right? But I need to get something off my chest in regards to my experience at Fight Pro. And I've always kind of considered myself not necessarily the heart and soul of Fight Pro or of any independent professional wrestling company, but I've always considered myself more of like the black sheep, right? The puzzle piece that just doesn't fit, right? Like I'm the type of guy that nobody in my entire life, especially not in professional wrestling, has ever really expected great things to come from, right? You know, I'm not the guy who's ever been anybody's first choice. But when your first choice doesn't rise to the occasion, I'm the one that always steps up and shows out every single time because I'm just that damn good. And that's exactly what I've done at Fight Pro Wrestling since day one, since they opened their doors. I am one half of the first match that Fight Pro has had since its return in 2022, right? And that's saying something. Prince Nana, Ernie Osiris, they put me in the ring to be the first thing that people ever saw when they came to a Fight Pro Wrestling show, because they know, right? And it is undeniable, unless you have your eyes closed and you're just not paying attention. They know that I represent what Fight Pro Wrestling is all about.
Wow, you pretty much set the standard, so to speak, when it came to the shows for that first matchup.
And look, I think it's important. We're talking about the implications of the future of Fight Pro Wrestling, right, are going to be decided this week, this Sunday at Goondependence Day, right? It's important for everyone to understand what Fight Pro Wrestling means to every single person on the roster, right? You guys talked about the OG Ring of Honor, right, and how much you guys miss that. And I know there's a lot of people that also miss it, myself included. So I'm going to tell you guys a short little story, okay? 3 years ago, 2021, myself and every single person on the Ring of Honor roster is told in a backstage online Zoom meeting that Ring of Honor is going away and every single person is out of a job. Okay, so every single one of us, right? Like myself, Eli Isom, Cheeseburger, Rhett Titus, our current champion, right? You know, we're all told you no longer have a home. So I was a nomad. I was somebody that was roaming around trying to find my footing, trying to find a place where I belonged, a place where I felt like I fit in, right? And then Ernie Osiris, he contacts me, right, 2022, 1 year later, and says, hey, I'm starting this promotion, Fight Pro. You know, it's coming back. He outlines it. He talks to me about the details of it, and I'm listening to it, right? Listening to him pitch it to me, and I realize in that moment, Fight Pro Wrestling encapsulates the spirit of the original Ring of Honor, the rules, the match types, the competitive drive that every single person has when they get into that ring, right? It's no days off for every single person that comes to a Fight Pro show and puts their bodies on the line to try and come out on top as the top competitor or top athlete, right? So we're going into this match this Sunday, Goondependence Day, right? The Goons have taken Fight Pro Wrestling and turned it upside down. They have spat on the idea, the spirit that Fight Pro Wrestling was supposed to represent, right? They have made a mockery of Fight Pro Wrestling, and they're trying to mold it into their own twisted image, whatever that is. I don't understand it. I don't think anybody else does either. You know, they want to go out there, they want to do a little song and dance and try and be entertaining, right? What entertains me is two fighters getting in the ring, slugging it out, and seeing who the better competitor is. And that's what Fight Pro Wrestling is supposed to be about. And that's what it's going to be about once again after Goondependence Day in this captain's tag team match.
Wow.
Well, yeah, I was going to ask, what does Fight Pro mean to you? But I think you just encapsulated that in that. It sounds like they just came over and made I guess, like you said earlier, a mockery or a blasphemous version of what Fight Pro originally was all about. And it sounds like you took that personal. How did you get involved with the 3S to even be a part of this matchup? Like,
so I mean, you know, there's a large history on my side of the team, on my side of the match. Myself, Eli Isom, Cheeseburger, formerly known as the Shinobi Shadow Squad. We've all kind of gone our separate ways and formed our separate identities since the period of time where we were truly, you know, a team traveling together, honing our craft, growing and developing into the men that we are now. But somehow, for some reason, we can't seem to quite shake the name, right? But we are people who we are brothers, not blood related, but we might as well be, because we are family to one another, right? I consider them to be two of my closest friends in the entire world, right? You know, back when Ring of Honor originally closed, all of our worlds were turned upside down simultaneously, right? And we all found a home. We all found a landing spot in Fight Pro together. We were all brought back together again through Fight Pro and through Fight Pro's message and what it was trying to accomplish, right? So not only did Fight Pro kind of give me a place where I could show people how good I am and show people that I'm one of the best independent professional wrestlers on the scene today, it also brought my family back together, all the people from Ring of Honor that I missed, right? Eli Isom, Cheeseburger, Rhett Titus, Delirious, right? Ernie Osiris, Prince Nana, right? Like all these people that are part of that original fabric of Ring of Honor. It brought my family back together, and we're stepping up on Sunday to take on the Goons, and no disrespect intended to Rhett Titus, Savage Gentleman, or Moses, or any single person in that championship match. But I've got to tell you right now, and I'll tell this to Rhett Titus's face if I see him, his match is not the most important match on Sunday's card. My match is. Because this Captain's Tag Team match, the fate of Fight Pro Wrestling literally hangs in the balance. Is Fight Bro going to continue to be, spat on, pissed on, formed into the image of the Goons for the rest of its days, or is it going to return to form? Is it going to go back to the original heart of Fight Pro Wrestling in its original form? The stakes literally couldn't be any higher. So I feel like while Rhett Titus is the champion, I feel like I am one of the people representing Fight Pro this weekend. And if we don't do it, who will?
Yeah, it seems like you have like literally the weight of Fight Pro on your shoulders here. And somebody brought up a good question that actually was mentioned earlier by Ernie. Are you worried about your partners and kind of the tension that's building between the disagreements of that they've had lately? You think that's going to be an issue this weekend?
One thing that I do know, and I think is a universal truth, is that all families fight, right? All brothers disagree or get into some sort of conflict. It's nearly impossible to go through any kind of important relationship in your life and not experience some turbulence, some friction, or some conflict. This is what I will say. The Goons, right? They are going to lose this Sunday. They are going to lose control of Fight Pro Wrestling. I am going to scratch, claw, and bite every single opportunity I get to pull Fight Pro Wrestling away from the clutches of the Goons. And I'll do it with Eli Isom and Cheeseburger, but I'll also do it by my damn self if I have to.
Dude, so
that's a lot of responsibility there, Rabbit.
It is because, the question was asked, are you worried about your partners and the disagreements that they've had? But, you just said if you got to do it on your own, you will. So you've already quelled that one. And the Dirty Heels approved.
I hope everybody approves of everything that I'm bringing to the table and everything I have to say, dirty or clean.
I mean, this is an interesting question, but I'm not sure how y'all want to field this, or do we want to talk about this? I'll bring it up, but we're not reading this. Can you read that?
You want me to read it?
Not out loud.
Not
out loud. This is why I'm like, I don't know about this.
Icebreaker question.
That's not an icebreaker question.
Interesting.
Yeah, very.
Hey, actually, it was a show I worked over the weekend called Bloodbaths and Body Shots.
That's a good show.
There you go. That's the only answer you're getting, Kofi.
I think mine would probably be Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
That sounds about right. Right.
Or depending on how things are going, Rock Bottom might also be.
Yeah. That's quite appropriate.
Yeah.
Quite appropriate.
Thanks for the interesting question. It really threw me a curveball. It's a very unique question sent in, so I appreciate the creativity.
We do. That's from the YouTube channel.
Yeah, the Dirty Heels chiming in. I'm not sure.
That's honestly the type of out-of-pocket comment I would expect from Facebook. So congratulations. You've successfully merged yourself into Facebook territory.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Kofi, if you're in the area of New Jersey this weekend and you happen to send me, let me make sure I didn't get a message. Hold on.
Yeah, you better go check on that because I think
check. That's what I've been doing. I've been switching accounts and checking everything to make sure we didn't get a message from one of the other, because it's got to go to the Wrestling Wire podcast page and there's no messages there. So if you're in that area, you can win tickets. All you got to do is send us a message on the Wrestling Wire podcast page, and you can win a set of VIP tickets. Dirty Heels podcast. I'll definitely see you.
Dirty podcast.
Yeah. If you send a message, you get a pair of VIP tickets to the show in Jersey.
That's what he's saying. Why pay for a ticket if you can win them free?
Scott Rand, you could do the same thing. You could win a pair of free VIP tickets. All you got to do is message the podcast page on Facebook. The Wrestling Wire podcast on Facebook. Go there, like the page, hit the follow button, and send me a message, and you'll be signed up for 2 free tickets for this weekend. So it's that simple.
It's been said before. I feel like you've been put on I don't want to say pedestal, but like you kind of like the cornerstone, the foundation of the company. Would you say that you're like one of the faces of the company, or what the actual company represents, not what the Goons have done recently?
Yeah, I would say that I certainly think that in the time that I've spent in Fight Pro, that I've proved myself to be one of the faces of Fight Pro, right? I don't have a championship on my shoulder. I don't have a bunch of people, spouting my name to the heavens, shouting it from the rooftop, but through grit and determination and a never say die attitude. And like I said before, scratching, clawing, literally biting at times, right? Like I have turned myself into a pillar of Fight Pro Wrestling. I have molded myself into one of the cornerstones of this company. And that will continue to be the case this weekend at Goon Independence Day. So look, you've got this crazy chaotic match where anything could happen, right? You've got Eli Isom, Cheeseburger, myself, Rabid Ryan Mooney on one side. You've got the Goons on the other side, right? We're talking about Killian McMurphy, Miles Millennium, and they want to throw a wild card in there and not reveal the name of their partner at this time, right?
That was actually to be my next question. Like, who do you think it's going to be? Do you have an idea who it might be, and do you think that's going to be the deciding factor of what might happen this weekend?
So, it's very interesting that the Goons are conspicuous by their absence on this show, that they didn't have the testicular fortitude to get on here and talk about this face to face with me, right? And I would say that's because they're scared to do so, and because I think that they are counting their lucky stars, or they're praying to whatever God or deity they believe in to give them the strength to persevere and to somehow get out of this match on Sunday in one piece, which they won't. But here's the thing. Whoever their partner is, whoever they are, if they're listening to this show right now, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's Big Dust. It doesn't matter if it's their puppet Brad. Okay, if it is, I'll take their felted friend and I'll shove him up each and every one of their asses, right? And I'll enjoy doing it, right? And I'll look good doing it in the process. Here's the thing. On Sunday, this is going to be a teachable moment for the Goons and every other person in Fight Pro Wrestling. Okay, because what is going to happen is the guy that nobody ever expected to be the face of the company, the black sheep of this family, right? The guy that started off season 1 not having an actual roster spot in this promotion and having to fight his way to earn one when his partners were given one on a silver platter. The redheaded stepchild of this Fight Pro Wrestling family is going to be the one to restore it to its former glory. So, it doesn't matter who the Goons bring to the table, because this Sunday is going to be a teachable moment, a very painful teachable moment, when the Goons learn that there are 3 guarantees, 3 certainties in life: death, taxes, and Fight Pro Wrestling is and always will be Honey Badger territory.
Fan-freaking-tastic.
I got tingles on that one too.
That was
getting tingles all night. I was gonna say, do you have anything else to say to the Goons? Do you have a message you want to send to them, or the fans before we let you go here?
I thought
all I can say is, we've shared a lot of words on this podcast tonight, and I'm starting to think that the time for talking is over. right? And I think it's time for action. So every single person listening to this, every person in the New Jersey area, I want you to know this. Independent professional wrestling is alive and well, and Fight Pro Wrestling is at the heart of what independent professional wrestling is all about. You're not going to see any kind of unique experience like Fight Pro is bringing to the table. Okay. So I want every single person that's listening to this, every single person within earshot, any single person that can hear the sound of my voice, I want you to show up on Sunday to the Skid Row Academy in Gloucester, New Jersey. And I want you to join me in being a part of history.
There you have it. Thank you so much, Rabid Mooney. Good luck this weekend. It sounds going to be, you're determined, you're ready. I could feel it. I just from that last bit there, I'm excited. I'm hyped for it. And no pressure, but sounds like Fight Pro is on your shoulders and looks like you're the man to lead it back away from the goons here. Good luck this weekend.
There's always pressure, but the good thing about pressure is diamonds are formed under pressure. And that's exactly what you're going to see on Sunday at Fight Pro Goon Independence Day. So I appreciate you guys having me on. You guys are really cool to talk to. You know, I like talking to you guys. So I'm going to do you guys a favor, and I'm not going to give you guys rabies. Okay.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Greatly appreciate that. Really do appreciate that.
Awesome. But you guys should get your shots just in case, because I could always change my mind at the flip of a hat. So
anytime I come up north, I always get extra shots, and then I have penicillin waiting on me when I get here.
That's good. Unfortunately, I don't think the goons have gotten their shots. So, the goons are probably going to succumb to rabies on Sunday as well. And to be honest with you, that should be the least of their concerns.
100%.
There you have it. Thank you again. And I guess we'll see you Sunday.
All right. I'm looking forward to it, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you again.
Dude, what a long, strange trip it's been. That
wow.
This
what a card. Awesome. What an amazing amount of talent. I was just saying, let's go right into predictions real quick.
Brother, I can't predict this.
It's all over the place, man. It has some hard matches.
Can I go? All right, look. All right. I'm gonna go with the Tonys. I'm gonna go with Rhett Titus, and I'm gonna go with my guy Rabbit.
Rabbit. Yeah, I think Rabbit's gonna steal it here. I mean, you clearly, he's determined for the one.
And Gia Scott. I'm going with Gia as well.
Gia Scott.
Yeah, those are my predictions for that. Hey man, thank you, dude.
No, thank you for watching.
You for tuning in. I swear to you, if you're gonna go pull up to this show, if you're gonna do your best to pull up, take these free tickets. We're giving away 2 pairs. So that's 2
VIP, 2 sets
with VIP entrance, brother. We're giving them away. They gave them to us. The company, while we were on air tonight, was like, hey, we're going to give you guys 4 VIP tickets, 2 pairs of VIP to give away. Give them away to the audience. Give them away to the fans. Give them away to people that are watching out. So if you're going to go through, if you're going to pull up, then why not pull up on the company?
On us and the company.
On Fight Pro and the Wrestling Wire, man. What better is it? Yeah, inbox me. The Wrestling Wire podcast. I posted the link up here. It's on Facebook. It's right there. I swear, look, right here. You can't go wrong with this. It's right here. It's right here. It's right there. It's on all of them.
Aquí, español está ahí. Ahí, push el botón. It's fácil. Is that easy?
That sounded French. I don't want to talk to you again.
Oui. No, man, what a night. What a great opportunity to just kind of put the spotlight, as we like to say here, on amazing talent, amazing promotion here. The spiritual predecessor of ROH and bringing the eyes on such amazing talent. Dude, what a night.
Well, Ring of Honor was the predecessor to this. Yes. You said that backwards. Predecessor means it came before.
You know what I meant. The spiritual.
I did.
They knew what I was saying. I was hyping. I'm excited. Okay. No me vengas con eso. All right. Yes, they would.
Well, if you keep trying to cancel me and shit on air.
Me? That's not me. That's
that's you. All right, so look, let's run down what we got coming up so we can get the hell off of here so I don't get fined by the fucking other company for Roku. Okay, can we do that? Once again, guys, go check out Community Championship Wrestling. Want 2 free tickets to TNA at the end of September in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Go like the page, share the post, and comment done on the post. This weekend, we are going to Union, South Carolina. Parade of Champions. Got some killer matchups coming up at you. Deion Johnson, Vallow, Skylar Emery. This is actually a triple threat. Caleb Conley, Zuka King, and Christopher Prince, as Luka Daniels is recovering from an ACL MCL tear. The Heat Seekers Whiskey business is going to be nothing but fantastic. Landon Hale, Drew Hood. This has been brewing for over a year now. And your main event, Heath Slater, AJ Kazana. I cannot wait for this. It's going to be so much fun. Coming up soon, September 13th, Brina Royce will be challenging Heath Slater at APW for the Asylum Pro Wrestling Heavyweight title. This is you.
And FWA and American Lucha Wrestling are coming back September 14th. One of the matchups here, we have Joseph versus the Love Machine here. It's going to be a great matchup. Don't miss out. Let's be in Chestnut Grove Middle School in King, North Carolina.
100%. There you go again.
And September 22nd, free event, Latino Fest. Come hang out with NRLL and Latino Fest LGB at the Wow Supermarket in Gastonia, North Carolina. September 22nd. And I think we're missing a poster because I sent you. That's dope.
He said we do the same thing, interview independent. Well, so we really don't do much of the independents. Tonight was kind of a wild show, but yeah, it's okay. Zuka King, Zuka King is fantastic. Big fan of his. Coming up on the 28th, Live Pro Wrestling returns to Union, South Carolina, CPW Takeover, presented by AWL, CPW, and NCW. On the 28th as well, Small Bar in Matthews, North Carolina. Show starts at 6 p.m. XWW presents Extreme Warfare. It's a TV taping. Coming up October the 5th, I believe that is. I was looking for the date. Yes, October the 5th. Saturday, October the 5th in Silva, North Carolina. Shop with a Cop 2 presented to you by Heroes 2 Legends Wrestling. Coming up on October the 19th, Super Clash, AWL. Your main event for the evening is Don Furio defending his AWL heavyweight title against Nick Fury. Be sure you check out some of our friends. We got good friends, Wrestling Road Stories. I hang out with Danny Janton all the time at shows. Love talking with the guy. So be sure you check them out. You got more flyers for me?
Yep. This weekend, September 7th, Insurgents Pro is back to Eden, North Carolina. You have the amazing TDT, Angel Cologne, Tyler Bruins. It's going to be a great night of wrestling. You don't want to miss out. I'm going to be there. You never know.
Gotcha.
Stuff happens. So, Chakami, it's going to be good times. Good times. Insurgents Pro.
Gotcha. And, if you're
as well, this weekend, Sunday in Jersey.
Well, you got Eden, North Carolina on Saturday. You got Union, South Carolina on Saturday. And then if you do this right, you can leave there and make it to New Jersey by 4 p.m. to catch the show in New Jersey. That's how we conduct business here. So
one more time, let's give it up to them. Let's put that poster up there again.
Fight Pro coming at you. This weekend is going to be crazy.
It all comes down to who's going to win, who's going to walk away. Will the Goons still stay in power, or will the rabid guy himself, along with the 3S team, bring honor back to Fight Pro? You have to be there.
This is going to be an awesome night. I need somebody to fly me up from Spartanburg. I need a flight from GSP into wherever the hell that is in Jersey. And then I need a car to take me there. And yeah, I'll be there if we do that. Now, originally we both from the DMV area.
I'm from DMV. Yeah.
Yeah, we both from the DMV. He's in Virginia. I'm in South Carolina. But we work in shows up and down. Yeah, man. North. He's got this side, North Carolina, Virginia, and shit. I got this side, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. We've been Tennessee. We've got negotiations in Florida. We've got negotiations in Maryland. You've worked Virginia. I haven't.
Yeah.
Had negotiations up there. Had calls for Kentucky.
I didn't. Philly arena. Okay.
Kentucky, Ohio.
We're all over the place at this point. We're all over the place. Let's get.
Yeah, that's it for me. But
Let's
yeah,
thank
that's
our
everything.
sponsors.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I forgot those. We have them. We already did the thing for Wrestle Inc. We already did the thing for Community Wrestling. Now it's time for Redhead Witch Designs. Take it away, Estacado.
Redhead Witch Designs brought to you by the lovely Miss Kate. This is not just because she's my fiance. It's also because she does amazing handcrafted work. This is actually some of her actual work that she handcrafts from stainless steel. So if you're interested in some jewelry, please check that out. Redheaded Witch Designs on Facebook, Instagram, and beyond. We actually have a new shop that she's be opening up as well. So definitely check that out. If you also want some custom crocheted items as well, she's the lovely witch, crafty witch, coming to you with some awesome handmade items. So definitely check her out.
Fan-freaking-tastic. And other than that, it's just Genki Things.
Genki Things are going to be starting their new project coming out soon. If you're interested and you're a gamer on the go or a streamer on the go, definitely check them out. Use our link below to save 10% off your order. Definitely check out the Shadowcast 2, which allows you to stream any and all from your consoles, your PS4, your Switch, your Xbox, whatever you have, stream it straight into your computer with no latency and actually watch it on TV as well. And it works with any PC, any system, straight into any other program they use, OBS, Twitch, Stream, whatever. Shadowcast 2, definitely check it out.
Well, Kofi, you saying you're from NYC, do the tri-state area, but you're from Fayetteville, bro. One of my favorite people to work with in wrestling is from Fayetteville, and that is AA Angels. Love that guy. But dude, yeah, connect with us. Send me a message on
Send
Facebook.
us a message on Facebook.
Yeah.
Scott, we appreciate the follow. Just reach out. We got tickets for you guys.
We got tickets for you if you want tickets for this weekend, or we can talk about doing some work together in the future on podcast or what have you, man. We'll figure something out. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I'm going to go get my ass chewed over this show being almost 3 hours and damn near breaking the Roku server. So
my bad. That's on me.
You're good.
I'm sorry.
You're good. What we should have done was stopped it at 9 and restarted it. I think about that now at the end of 2 hours and 45 minutes. Well, it's 2 hours and 38 minutes because StreamYard wanted to be a bunch of dickholes and not function properly. Anyway, speaking of not function properly, I guess StreamYard has a problem with their stream. They may need to get a pill for that. They make a little thing called Blue Chew for them. Maybe it'll.
Anyways, on that note, good night, everybody. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week. And if we don't see you next week, you know where we will see you. We'll see you
at the Indies.
At the Indies.